Advanced computer sound.
Who's over there?
I'll give us some elevator music.
The Joy.
Yes, that's little Joy.
Yes.
Over there, girl.
Huh?
What you eating over there? I seen you.
Yeah, trying to eat. Some pizza.
Oh, girl, that sounds good. Can I have some of that pizza?
Right away. Mm.
Miss Tayon is in the building. I see you. Oh, we finna be lit tonight. That's what's up.
Your hands dirty?
Uh, where is Ashley?
Talk to her again.
She need to be online too, especially what we going over tonight. She need to be right. She need to be right here, suited and booted. Oh, share. Yeah, that's what I wanted to share. Okay, cool. It's on the meeting piece, but it's not letting me see. The, okay, that's where I want it on. Which is cool. Say, oh, okay, cool. So we're gonna be right there. And I'll just make sure everybody can hear. And okay, we got about 2 more minutes in. We just gonna let it off, where it all fall. All fall. Okay. Oh, it kept all the stuff right there. That's cool. All right. So if they
Oh.
I have to put it on there. But I thought it. All right. Awesome. Okay. To the first 5K, all you need is a hand. Different stars. All right. So hello, everyone. I hope all is well today. For all is well with me. And if you're watching us, streaming with us, be sure to leave us a like, comment, and all that good stuff on the screen over there. I'm so excited. Each and every one of you are in here are in here today. As we always start off with our with our first 5K meeting there, I would just like to say anyone who have any type of wins, if you would like to share your wins with us. Maybe you did something that you never done before. Maybe you had a big win that you ain't never shared before. Why don't you go ahead, share your wins with us today, so we can celebrate you here at the first 5K. Do anybody have any wins they would like to share this week? No win is too big, no win is too small.
Well, I'll go. I finally got my business bank account set up. Finally.
Great job, great job, great job. So now we're separating those personal finances from our business finances, right?
Yes.
So we can start to track that, and that's really important that you separate your business stuff from your thing stuff. Well, congratulations on that. That is a very big accomplishment. You are doing something a lot of business owners is not doing there. Do anybody else have any type of win that they would like to share tonight before we get into our what we do?
And then my next step is to get my tax ID number.
Tax ID. Okay, that is free. So you should have that tomorrow. We're gonna have that tomorrow. Are you gonna be doing are you gonna do a sole proprietor, or are you gonna be doing a LLC?
Well, my LLC is already set up and it's been set up.
Oh, so you just need your EIN for your LLC.
I have the EIN.
Oh, you
and
have
I have the LLC. I just need the
sales tax and use that
tax.
one. Okay, I'm sorry. When you say EIN, I'm like, oh, hold on. She got a what's the name and not a what? Okay, so that means that's absolutely, you're in Georgia, correct?
Yes.
So that means that's absolutely free for you. So you need to go to the Georgia what is it called? Ours is called something commission. But the Georgia, what is it called? LaJoy, what is it called here?
Comptroller? It's not the
comptroller. Yeah, comptroller. Your Georgia comptroller. I couldn't even think of I couldn't even think of that to save my life. So that means you're gonna go to the Georgia comptroller and get that registered tomorrow. Is that what we're gonna do? That's what we're gonna do. All right, we holding her to it. So next week when she come in here, we should hear she fully ready with her LLC, her EIN, and her sales tax ID. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Make those moves. Make those moves. Anybody else have anything else? Hey, Ashley, have anything that they want to share?
I have a win. So really, getting my integrations with Facebook and Instagram is my win. And then I'm a part of this entrepreneur incubator that I went to this past summer. And so our season is getting ready to air. So we've been talking about like press releases and stuff like that. So I'm about to do beta testing with I'm about to post it tonight. I'm gonna post a beta test for 10 entrepreneurs that want to do a press release plan.
Okay.
And basically I sent one out earlier today to this one lady so I can get feedback from it. But that's going to be like a service that I'm gonna offer, a press release plan. Just kind of walking them through how to I would charge them to create the press release, and then walking them through how to do it themselves, like sending it out to the media outlets, or I'll have a fee if they want us to do it.
Okay, and that's like kind of going through that PR wire and all those good, all that stuff like that. All right, what's your fee for that? Because I know some folks that might what you charge them to put it together and to release
on the beta testing. That's what I wasn't sure if I should have a fee for the beta testing or not, because I wanted to do a beta testing Well, I need the link so I can post that in my group. Okay, keep going.
Yeah. At least at least what you gonna charge, like $100 at least?
Yeah. Yeah.
You gonna charge
for the beta
100?
testers.
All right, cool. I'm gonna send you two of them. Send me. Can you send me an invoice for 200, please? And I'll get that taken care of on the 26th.
Okay.
I'm gonna have two press release people that you can do it for. So please,
Okay.
and I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it on the 25th. Send me an invoice for 200.
Okay.
Anybody else for the? She need to send an invoice to. Put your email in there so she can make your press release.
You can send me one.
Okay. All right. So we have 3. Anybody else need a press release? $100. Get it today because she's gonna be sending it to all the folks before it go up to $3.99. I'm telling y'all. And she got where she
can. My email so I can get mine. Then you can post it in the group once you finish getting it set up.
Yeah.
I went on vacation this weekend and I bought a 42-inch printer for pennies. I paid $350 for a $7,000 printer, and it works.
Wow!
So I'm happy.
Congratulations! It's the girl. You killed it.
I did. I was like, "What, sir? Okay, thank you. Bye."
Also, sauce, man. Did anybody else have any wins? Okay, and again, put your email in the thing if you want LaJoy to send you that to fill up her beta, to send you that invoice so she can get that invoice and get your stuff together. Thank you, LaJoy. Look at you making moves already. Congratulations. All right, so is that it? That's all that we have tonight. We are in week 7, ladies, inside of the first 5K cohort. And listen, you guys have been doing some amazing work getting your website set up, getting your pixels installed. How many of you put it in the comment section? How many of you put a 1 in the comment section? How many of you got your put together? Got your pixel installed on your landing page? Because the objective was to make a landing page and to get your pixel installed. Put a 1 in the chat if you got your landing page and you already have installed your pixels. If you already installed your pixels, I'm trying to see something. Oh no, y'all didn't get it in there this week. I don't see no ones. Okay, LaJoy said I have a page, but okay, I know what was going on with you, LaJoy. We're gonna give you grace. So next week that should be installed. Okay. She said 0. So I need all of y'all at office hours. If you can't come to office hours on Friday, I need all of y'all at office hours on Friday. Let me tell you why I was trying to see who actually did it, because I was gonna bless you with a whole free week of using our VA service, but unfortunately nobody won it. So next week I hope you ready, because I was gonna have my VAs go in, schedule your content, make your content, clone your voice, clone you, and everything else. It was gonna be fire, but unfortunately y'all didn't do it. Got to
lose, you lose.
You gotta lose. I'm telling y'all and next week. I hope y'all have some stuff done, because we're gonna definitely come in swinging. And if you do, and if you do what you need to do, we'll do what we need to do on our end to really help you, to help you push and go to where you need to go. All right. So tonight we're gonna be talking about email lists. Okay. So how many of y'all have sold something and y'all send somebody an email with maybe your Cash App link or your PayPal link or something like that? If you haven't did it on your site, how many of y'all have sent somebody some type of way to pay you via email? Before, put a 1 in the chat if you have sent a link for somebody to pay you, or if somebody had asked you a question and maybe you sent them a quote via email, or maybe you put something. Okay. Now that's great. So how many of you right now would say you actually have a email list? How many of you have an email? If you have an email list, I don't care if you got 3 people on it, that is a list. Okay. If you have an email list, put a 2 in the chat. Okay. If you have an email list, put a 2 in the chat. Okay. 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 Good, 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 good. You have an email. We got some email lists there. If you do not have an email list and you like, girl, hell, I ain't got no list or nothing like that, put a 0 in the chat so I know how to work this room tonight. If you are online and you're watching this online, if you can put in the chat for me, put a 2 if you have a email list, and you can put a 0 if you do not have a email list. Hello Shanique, thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. So if you're watching on the socials there, if you can put a 2 in the chat, a 1 in the chat, what I say, dog it, a 2 in the chat. If you do have a email list, put a 0 in the chat. If you do not have a email list, okay? So what we're going to talk about first is your email list, okay? Because a lot of times we have email lists and we don't realize where we have them. So everybody on here pretty much have an email, has some type of email list that you can work with. Put a 1 in the chat if within the last week you have reached out to these people on your email list. Put a 1 in the chat if you have reached out. Okay. If you have not, put a 0. If you have reached out to your people this week with your thing, put a 0. How many of y'all, if you have reached out within the last 2 weeks, put a 1 in the chat if you've reached in the last 2 weeks to your clients? Okay. Oh, Carolyn say 0, 0. Yeah, okay, I see 1, and then okay. All right, and that's self. Okay. She own it. She own it. She own it. Okay. Okay. So one of the things, guys, that a lot of times that is stopping us from actually having some income or even having some quick cash is that we're not utilizing literally what's in front of us. And a lot of people, they don't know exactly what we have going on, etc., because we are not talking to, we definitely are not talking to them. And so if you are not talking to your folks, they are not gonna they're not gonna know what you have going on. So this week, we're gonna have a challenge there where I want you to go in and I want you to reactivate that particular list. And you can do that inside of the CRM. Okay. I have some things inside of the dashboard that's gonna help you along the way, and kind of and yeah, I'm sorry, I got the wrong thing up. That's gonna help you along the way and help you do that there. But now I'm rolling into here because I need to pull up my paper that I didn't have, that I had, but I didn't have, and I thought it was. Oh, here we go. I think this is it right here. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, that's not it. Sorry, y'all. I just need to pull up my thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we're going to be talking about the CSA method, which is an email list building strategy using keyword and also using keyword automations to really begin to build those lists. So last week we did a keyword. I showed you guys inside of the CRM how to go in and how to set up a keyword email strategy. That is one way that you are going to begin to build your list and begin to talk to people who are actually interested in what you do. And you're going to keep them in an organized fashion inside of your CRM. All right. Because many of y'all have lists. How many of you have your list separated by who have bought from you? Put a 1 if you do. You know, if you go right now and if I say, pull up your list for me, can I see, is your list, okay, some people are saying 0. Shakeem says yes, very good, right? Very good. Okay. And one thing that I teach you guys is that I'm gonna teach you guys tagging, because it is important to add tags to your contacts. When you're adding these tags, or in some other platforms they'll be called segments, when you're adding these tags or these segments, you're putting these individuals in different categories. So you have people who have bought from you, you have people who just signed up for your free stuff, you might have people who have taken your classes, you might have people who have bought services for you from you, etc. Because if they're all lumped together and they're not tagged, they're not separated, you're not going to know who these people are, because you're going to be like, ain't nobody buying from me. Well, you're not talking to nobody who needs what you have. So if you service people who need shirts, right? Every month somebody got a birthday, I would be sending birthday special. Do you have somebody, did you forget a birthday, right? Because it's sometimes everybody knows somebody who's having a birthday every month. So if I'm selling shirts and tumblers and all different things like that, I would send a message out that would probably go out twice a month, once in the beginning. Do you have any friends whose birthdays are coming up? Here, go ahead and order their gift right now so it can be delivered by their birthday at the end of towards the end of the month. So maybe 5 or 6 days or whatever it is before the end of the month, I might send another email out and like, don't forget, you got them end of the month birthdays coming up. Did you get their shirts? Did you buy their pillows? Did you get they, whatever whatever it is that you are offering. Like Shakeem, she does drop shipping. I would have something going out every week, because especially it's grass season. Have you ordered your stoves? Have you got your bundles? You need to order by this particular day so you can have these by graduation. May is around the corner. Right now, I would be hitting them. They will be hearing from me almost literally almost every day about grass season, making memories, and all that good stuff like that. And you could actually do that inside of Chat GPT. And some of you might be saying, Lady Hell, I do not have the time at all to go and write these emails. I just don't have the time. I know I should be doing it, but I don't have the time. But how many of you can afford $20? If you can afford $20, put a one in the comment section in the chat. Put a one in the chat. If you can afford $20, put a one in the chat. Put a one in. We can all afford $20, right? I showed you guys how to go on Online PH. I showed y'all how to go on there, right? You can have a job 20, 40, 60, 80 that pays $80 a month for 1 day a week, where you say, make my emails for whatever you want to make it for, and they will make your emails to the email can't email no more. You hear me? They will make those emails no more, because
Which site is that?
Online. Hold on, let me put it for you. Online.ph. Okay. Oh, and then inside of your dashboard, Shakeem, I believe it was week 4 or 5, one of them.
Okay.
You look in there, it's labeled. It'll say like VAs, and it's the first part of class where I told them how to go in there and how to go hire the VAs. But it's online.ph, and those are the people that are from the Philippines, and they are very loyal. Okay, very very affordable as well. And so the task that you are not able to do, you will be able to delegate that to your virtual assistants. Okay, so doing that, I'm going to tell you some quick ways to build your email list, and then we're going to get into these ads, because I know everybody been asking, oh, Lady, here, you're going to show us how to do ads, and I'm going to show you how to do it today, okay? So the first way to build an email list, ladies and gentlemen, will to be, how many of you know that you can actually export your contacts from Gmail, and you can export them in a CSV file, and then you can load them. Just make sure you have permission. So I would go through the emails and see any of those people who have ever done business with you, who have inquired about something, who have asked you to send something, because that means they gave you that consent. Because in order to send somebody an email, you do have to have their consent legally, that you can send them an email. But you can go into your Gmail, and I'm gonna actually put that. I have the video, and I'm gonna put that in the dashboard so you guys can actually see me doing it, how I did it, how I go and I clean up the list and all of that. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna show y'all inside of the dashboard so we don't take up too much time tonight. Okay. You can also ask your Instagram and Facebook audience to DM you a keyword like join. Okay. Be like, yo, I got some hot stuff coming up and I have this coming up. I got that coming up. And if you want to be notified, type the word join. And my crew is going to they're going to send you a message right there. Just give them your name and email so you'll be on the list. And then you have the automation where it's set up inside of the in the CRM, just like we did last night. And not last night, before, and I'll show you kind of how that looks, Andrea. Okay, I'll show you how that look. I'm gonna share my screen with you real quick. All right, can y'all see my screen?
Yeah.
Everybody can see my screen. All right, cool. So when we go in here, hello, Miss Teresa. Good to see y'all online. Y'all say hey, Teresa. She watching us online. Hey, Teresa. All right, so you're gonna go in here, and we're gonna go to app. I'm just gonna go into the Creative Space Academy in there, and I'm gonna log into my account there. Okay, and okay, add some automations there. Okay, and let me keyword. I think I called it keyword or something. Social media keyword. Oh wait, I can do this. Oh Lord, I can do this and just show me what we did last time. Okay, cool. Keyword Facebook marketing. All right. So in the workflow, and those who are on here now, let me go ahead and share this to your account so you can have this. So I remember everyone who is on here. So I'm just gonna copy to the sub accounts there, and we got Miss Vasilika. We got you in there. What's your business name, Miss Vasilika?
Creative Hand.
Creative Hands.
214.
214. Here we go. We got you in there. Creative Hands. 214. Oh, it don't let me do one at a time. Okay. So we got Miss Vasilika on here. We have Shakeem, Poppins Customs on there. We got AI Crafted on there. I'm just putting it in. I'm just copying in this flow into you guys. We got AI Crafted in here. We have Miss Carolyn. You are something hands.
Crafting Lab.
Crafting Lab. That's Miss Vasilika. That's Crafting Hands. Crafting Lab. Okay. Tayon is on here. Copy the sub account. Miss Tayon, what is her business called? I can't remember.
It's Meraki. You just passed it.
Right here.
Meraki. Yep.
Awesome. I'm putting that inside of your account as well, so you can have that as well. Who else is on here? NFS, NSF. Okay, NSF Gifted Services. Then we have Ashley, Designing with Ashley. I think that's everybody I got on there. Designing with Ashley. Got her on there. Oh, and Miss LaSharon. Let me put her in there. So everybody have this same thing. So you can go into your account, go under workflows. You'll see it where it says keyword marketing Facebook. Or I have it there. It's called Push App. There we go. Push App.
And you gotta add Sweet Breeze candles.
Sweet Breeze. All right, Sweet Breeze. I see you. She said, "Don't you leave me out over here." Sweet Breeze. There we go. Got you. Did I leave out anyone else? Or did
I don't know if you added Josue Enterprises for me. I don't know how you're gonna put that.
Okay. Do you want it? You said you want it on the Josue Enterprises? Do you want them on all of them or just Josue Enterprises?
Let's just say Josue because I don't know about getting into all of them. Okay. Let's say Josue.
Cool. All right. So inside of the Josue, I'm sorry, I be saying it wrong. I always say Josue. She gonna get me. I'm sorry, Rabbi. Get me. calling your name wrong. Okay, so inside of there, ladies, you'll see it where it says the keyword marketing FB, which stands for Facebook. So basically on the trigger here, you can you'll be able to put that keyword. So if it's for your newsletter, whatever, you can say join now or whatever you want to put. Just make sure you spell it in different ways, because people be typing in different ways, and you just be like, how did you get that out of that when I clearly told you to do this? So if you put it together, make it capital, lowercase, how, just different ways people will type your keyword, so it'll trigger the automation. Okay, so everything is set, but you'll just need to go in and set it to your particular page, and then the keyword phrase, you just need to go in there and change that out right there. Okay, so like I told y'all last week, I told y'all how to go into Chat GPT, and I told you guys that when they DM, you're gonna respond back. Okay. And I told you guys how to go in there, how to go into Chat GPT and tell it, give me however many responses. I think I said 10. I did 10 different type of responses. So it doesn't seem as automated, it doesn't seem as robotic, but it seemed more human-y touch. So the way the reply and the comments are like ways I would respond. You might not talk like that. So if you do not talk like that, then you need to click on here. Just click on the first one. You go into your Chat GPT bot. Okay. So you're going to go into your Chat GPT bot, and I'm going to say chat.openai.com. And then I'll just say, using this format, please tell, please tell. Okay, tell the user to check their DM because our team just sent over the info, or whatever it is, whether it's the newsletter or whatever it is. Say that, and then you say, oh man, I didn't put the format. Sorry. And then it's like, it already know what it is. So I would be like, let me do this. Okay. All right, there's the format. Okay, yes, that's your signature flair. Here's a few more variation with that same bold, warm, blah, 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 right? But you can do that, but you can say using my tone, using how I talk. You get what I'm saying? So you need to tell Chat GPT it's for you, because you don't want it sounding like Lady Hell. I mean, if you do want it sounding like Lady Hell, that's cool. But you want it sounding like Tayon. You want it sounding like Andrea. You want it sounding like Becky. You want it sounding like LaSharon, how LaSharon talks, how Tayon talk, or Ashley, how you talk, like that. So here we go. It gives me all of this, and I can just I can get this, copy and paste this into here. Okay. And then right here, you want to make sure that the like comments is on there. Okay. Because what's going to happen is that they're going to respond. Once they respond, the auto responder thing is going to respond back to them, and then it's going to like that comment, because you want to you want to have them notified that, oh snap, such, how when somebody press like, it'll send that notification saying so and so just like your comment, and then you like, oh, let me go see what they like, because you don't remember like what you done wrote down or anything. And so you go and you press it'll say like. Once it say like, it's gonna shoot them a message directly to their inbox. Okay. And then the inbox, from there, that's where the inbox is gonna it's going to get them the inbox, and then it's going to send them an interactive message. And it's, oh man, wait a minute. I'm sorry guys. I'm going to send y'all the other one, because the other one I have set up already, where it's already asking for the names and already asking for the phone numbers and all that good stuff. I'll do it like I did this one. 1 second. I have another one I just did. And the way this one work, it asks them for the name and the number, but I'll show you how to set it up on that. Okay. So this one right here, the trigger was for like a SMS, and this was kind of like what I did this weekend when I went to this event. And so basically, when it's triggered to the Facebook, I put a tag on it. Remember, I told you guys to segment out the names. And this is a warm lead from the girl went anyway. From there, if they were not in my system, I added a condition, okay? And the condition was if the first name is empty, then I'm gonna ask if the first name is empty, I'm gonna ask for the name. If they're already inside of my system and the first name is not empty, I'm gonna go to see if we have the email on file. If the email is on file, if the email is not on file, it's gonna ask them for their email. If the email is already on file, then it's gonna skip to the next thing. So when they roll through the process, they type the word. It looks and say, hey, let's see if they got their first name or not. And I'll add this to you. I'll add it to it, so I'll show y'all how it looks. It's gonna ask if they got the name. If the name is empty, my bot is gonna ask, can you let me know your first name, right? So if it already have the name on file, it's not gonna ask them that. But if it got the name, but it don't have the email, if it got the name, it's gonna get the name. It's gonna wait for them to respond. Then it's going to update the contact. It's going to update the contact field that's going to say update with whatever name they said. If the name is not already there, but the name is going to already be there because that's going to pop up. So it's going to go to the next thing where it's going to say if the email is empty. If the email is empty, it's going to ask them, hey, thank you, so and so. What is a good email to have for you so I can send you the link? Is going to wait for it's going to wait for them to type whatever they're going to type for the email. Then it's going to confirm their email. And it's going to say, hey, I just want to confirm that your email is whatever the email they put in there. Type yes if that's correct. So once they have typed yes that the email is correct, okay, it's going to say the condition if it's empty. Oh, if the email is correct, then they're gonna go to somewhere else. Let me see where they're going. La, 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 la. No, if the email is correct, then they're gonna come over here. They're gonna come over here, and it's gonna say, "Thank you, so and so. We have your email on file, and I'm gonna send your link to whatever their email is. If you have not already, be sure to mark us as not spam. And if you're on Gmail, check your promotions tab because sometimes our things go to there. It sends me and my team an internal notification saying, hey, so and so just signed up for the free market. It's an email thing that I do, a free marketing system, and we added them to the manual contact system. Then it sends them an email, and the email said, well, what I was doing anyway for this particular event. It was like, oh, what, that fire? Yep, this was 100% automated. But it sends them an email, and your email can just say, hey, so and so, thank you for signing up. Thank you for signing up for our list. We'll make sure that you get whatever it is when things drop, it'll come out. So it sends them an email. They got you out of their spam box or out of their promotional box in Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, whoever that they use. It lets them know that your email is not a spam and it's going directly to their inbox. Okay. I know that sounded like a lot of steps. I just did that one to kind of show you how that looks. And now I'm gonna set it up so you can actually see how that will look from the Facebook perspective. Okay. So let me go here. Keyword Facebook. Okay. So this is the one that I kind of showed y'all that was set up. So now we're about to we're going to set this up. You can put your thing, your tag, whatever for the thing that you want to have them for, whatever. And you're going to respond on the comment. Okay. Once you respond on the comment, you're going to send a message. But on the Facebook interactive message, I want you to change this. And you be like, contact name. And I'm just going to say, okay, all right. Press yes if you would like to sign up for our updates. Okay. it's gonna be a thing that it's gonna be a little button. The little button is gonna say perform action, and the action. No, 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 no. That's the wrong thing. Delete. Sorry about that, guys. Let me go back here. Because you have to have an interactive message, but they have to opt in. It's like it's an opt in piece. Hold on. I'm gonna delete this real quick. So making sure the opt in piece is there. So once we respond on the comment, we have to go to Facebook, and it has to say Facebook interactive message. Okay. And on the interactive message, you can just they have to, this is where they opt in at. And on the opt in piece, this is where you say add up to 13 quick message to collect citizens messengers. Okay, reply one is yes. All right, cool. Yes. And you're gonna say so and so contact name. So we're gonna say contact first name. Okay. All right. Thank you. I seen you were interested in our updates. Can you press yes just to confirm you would like our updates, right? So it says there, now we're letting them know, we know that you're interested in our updates. Can you just press yes to confirm that? And down here on the quick replies, it's just going to be a yes. Okay, it's a deep wait time for default minutes. And then we're just going to put 0.0. We're going to put point what's this 0.45 like that, so it gives it a little time for them to wait. Once they have pressed the yes button, what we're going to do is we're going to say save. Okay, it's a replies cannot be. I didn't okay, of course. What the heck? Quick replies add up to 3. I don't want an action button. It just should. Oh, quick reply 1 is yes, and then you say save. Okay. So once they have said yes, then you're gonna ask them. Then you're gonna ask them. You're gonna Once they say yes, then you are going to send a Facebook a reply. It should say like not a reply in comments, message. Okay, there we go. Messenger. So you're going to click Messenger. Once you click Messenger, you're going to say so and so. You're going to hit their contact first name, and then you're going to ask them, all right, okay, what is a good email that we can have? What's a good email that we can send our updates to you? Okay, you're going to say save the action. Once you have saved the action, you're going to do a wait step. Once you have done the wait step, you're going to say wait for contact to reply. The contact is going to reply from Messenger, okay? And we're going to press save. Once the contact has replied to this email, then we're going to update contact field. We have to add a field to be updated. So we have to say add field, and we want the email contact to be updated. There's a little button, there's a little tag on the side. We hit the tag, and then we just gonna say message, and we're gonna say message body. So whatever they respond, whatever the message body say, that is what the email is gonna say. Once they have updated it with the body and they confirm, they done that, we're gonna send another message and say we're gonna send a messenger. So we're gonna send a messenger. In the messenger, we're gonna say thank you. Okay, thank you, so and so. So contact first name. Thank you, thank you, so and so. Uh, I just want to confirm that your email is, and then we're gonna say contact um, email. There you go. That your email is whatever that email, whatever that email is, and then we're gonna press save. Then from there, we're going to do another wait step. Okay, we're going to wait for the wait until no, that's not it. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we're gonna say if we're gonna do an if or else statement. So if email is correct, so we're gonna say if contact intent, so intent is yes or positive, and then if it's no, we're gonna put that bracket right there. Okay, so when you have what we call it if or else, these are conditions, what you want the thing to do. Okay, so if they say yes, we're just going to if they say we're going to send a message that's going to say thank you so much. We're going to say thank you, thank you so much, contact name, first name. Okay, we're gonna say thank you so much, so and so. We now have you on the list. I am going to just send you a thank you message. Please be sure to mark us as not spam. Then I'm gonna say at times we go to the promotions tab if you are on, if you are on Google, right? So if you're on Google, okay, and look forward to talking with you soon. And I'm just gonna say save. All right. So if everything is correct, they're gonna get this message, and we're just gonna send an email to them, and we're gonna just say thank you for signing signing up for our updates. Okay. And then we'll just send a message and say, hey, so and so, this is I'm gonna say this Lady Hell from the creative space, and we have you on the update list. Real simple, right? This is not me even sending them anything. This is just saying, hey, give me give me your email, all that good stuff like that, so I can have that information. So what if I get the email, Lady Hell, and once I get the email, and I get the email, but they was like, that's not what I typed. No, that is not my email address, right? So if they type, hey, that's not my email address, we're just gonna send a message. We're gonna send a messenger to them. We're just gonna say, it should say messenger. There you go. We're gonna send a messenger to them, and on that, when the conditions aren't met, it's not right, and we're gonna say, I'm so sorry about that I may have typed that wrong. Can you please give me can you please give me that, type that email address again, type, because sometimes people type wrong, right? Type that email address for me, right? And then we're just gonna say save there. So, and we're gonna wait. Then we're gonna do a wait step. We're gonna wait for the we're gonna wait for them to reply. Okay, and they're gonna reply. Let me label this because sometimes our stuff get lost in the sauce. And I'll just say assignment name, um, contact, email was wrong. Let me say email was wrong. Okay, so we're gonna wait for them to reply. Okay, oops, not wait, sorry, wait. And then we're going to say we're going to wait for the contact to reply. And we want them to reply to the email was wrong. And we're going to say save. And once they have replied to what the email was wrong, we're gonna take them right back to the confirmation. We're gonna once they have replied, we're gonna go back here to the updated field. So we got that. I'm sorry, we're gonna say go to. Once you say go to, you have to press save. Then you have to tell it where you want it to go to. And we're gonna send it right back here. Okay. So it goes back to that step where it updates the email with the correct one. It confirms it. Once it confirms it, then it's gonna go over here to then we'll send the messenger back saying, hey, we got your phone number, etc. Right? But y'all know me. I do not just teach you guys to just get the email. We're gonna get that number as well, right? So the same way when they come through here, so we'll just go back and add it. So when they come through here and you said, hey, we're getting them to opt in, we're gonna say yes. Then we're gonna ask them, we're gonna say, hey, contact, what's a good email to send you updates, right? But this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do as well. We need to do an if or else statement. Okay. So we need to do an if. We're gonna say if contact if email is 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 not no if email is empty, we're gonna ask them let me just put email is empty. Okay. So if the email is empty, we're going to add, of course, we're going to ask them for their email. We're going to wait till they give us their email. Okay. Then from there, after we have updated the email, and yeah, once we have updated the email, we're going to ask them another question. We're going to say in the messenger, I think we should ask them that there. Okay. We're going to ask them another question. Sorry, I'm going to say cancel. I'm going to come back here after the email. Now I'm going to ask them another question. So I'm going to go wait till they respond. They update the email. Then I'm going to ask them this right here. Okay. Okay. I'm going to say, got it. Okay. And what's a good cell phone? What's a good SMS number? Because I'm gonna say Lady Hell sends exclusive trainings to those who she has the number on file. Use this format. Let's say 999 999. Okay, so they kind of know the format that we want them to put it in, so they know what we want, right? And I'm gonna say save. Once I have saved, okay, cool. Now I got this number, right? So once I'm asking them if the number is not on file, so we're gonna put another if or else statement right here. So we're gonna say number is on file. Okay, number is on file. So then we're gonna say that the contact phone number is empty. So if it's empty, that means, and then this one is not on file. And the next branch is going to be number is on file. Okay, number is on file. Okay, so we're really breaking this thing down. So if the number is empty, we're gonna ask them, okay, got it. What's a good SMS number to get you? We're gonna do a wait step. We're gonna wait for the client to reply, and they're going to reply to that messenger, which, hold on, let's label it so we know what it is. Sorry, I didn't label it. And we're going to put phone number. There we go. Yes. All right. So we're gonna do a wait step. And we're gonna say wait. We're gonna wait for the client or the person to reply, and they're gonna reply to the phone number step. And then we're gonna press save. Okay. We're gonna wait till they respond to this. Once they respond to this, and the system is doing this instantly, okay, guys, we're going to update the contact. When we update the contact, we're going to say update phone, okay, and then it's going to say select the field. I thought I selected phone, guess I didn't. Phone, and then we're going to, the custom value is going to be message body, same way it did. So the message body is what they put inside of whatever that they put inside of there. Okay. And so once they give us their number, they tell us that, then we're gonna say thank you. And then here we go now. I just want to confirm that your number is contact number. So contact phone number. Okay. And then they're going to tell us if that number is correct or not. All right. So I'm going to say confirm. Let's put this, so I know what it is. Confirm. Confirm number. Okay. Right. Okay. So once they have confirmed that their number is correct, so it'll say intent type is yes, then we're gonna send an SMS to them. Oh, wait. So if the intent type is yes, okay, say okay, thank you so much. So now that we have you on the list, I'm going to send you a message. Please be sure to mark us as not spam, yada yada yada. And so I'm going to send an SMS, and then I'm going to send a message because it gave us both of them. So we're going to send an SMS, and then we're going to say contact name. Hey, Lady Hale here from Creative Space. Just wanted to confirm your number. Okay, we're going to say save. All right. So once we have once we have confirmed their email, we confirm their phone number, they're gonna get a message say thank you so much. We now have you on the list. I'm just gonna click your thank you message. Be sure to mark it's not spam. At times we go to the promotions tab. If you're on Google, look for us in the promotions tab, and we look forward to talking to you soon. I'm gonna send them an SMS. That's gonna confirm the SMS. I'm gonna send them an email. That's going to confirm the email, and yada yada yada. Now they are on our list. Okay. And you can do that. You can copy and paste this. You can do that for Instagram. You can use that. You can also do that for for your SMS campaigns. Okay. That works for all of that. All right. And so that's another way, again, that you can go in there and you'll be able to share. Oh, let me come out. I'm gonna come out of screen share real quick. And you can share your screen. Yeah, I'm trying to move the thing and I can't zoom. Is there a special way or something? Because I'm not seeing that button that lets me stop sharing my screen. Hold on. Oh, I think I'm in Zoom. Okay, there we go. I had to stop sharing. I'm like, oh my God, I had to no, it says I'm still sharing my screen there. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Okay. So with the email, that's how you literally go through and you begin to create a full a keyword. Okay. You can also add a link in your bio where you can go inside of the system. You can create a form for people to give you their email. Okay. And also, if many of you like myself who use Zoom, if you have used Zoom in the past and you had them to register with their names and their emails, etc., you can take those names and emails from Zoom and you can load them into your CRM, and just make sure when you load them, everybody put a tag. You make sure that you that you tag them, okay? And I have put in your system a format, a nurture strategy that you're able to use. Okay, but you just need to adjust the messaging for yourself. So this week you can go inside the CRM and you can do those 5 emails. You can do a 5-day email. So the first one will, the first automation will be an email. You can call it day 1 email, day 2 email, day 3 email, day 4 email, and then day 5. And then if you follow the little thing that I give you, it'll like, let's say you got, I don't know, maybe you got something for sale, or maybe you want to give them a free ebook or a free something, or show them something, or really just kind of get to know them, know their struggles. You can even do one of those, what they call, what's your biggest challenge? What's your biggest challenge you're facing in your printing? What's your biggest challenge you're facing using AI? What's your biggest challenge you're facing with your husband, with your wife, with your kids, when you're cooking, when you're organizing, with your finances, whatever it is that you do. If you're a religious leader, what are your biggest challenge in your faith? Where are you struggling at in your faith, right? Because a lot of people right now are struggling in their faith. They're struggling to keep their faith because some of them might not know where some people don't know where their next meal is going to come from. People, because people are dying back and forth. And then, sometimes when grief hit hard. And some of you who are motivational speakers and different things like that, how can you take what's going on in the world right now? If you just think about it, how can you take what's going on in the world right now with the different worries that people have, and be the solution, be that peace for that problem, be the solution for be the solution for that problem? And and that's when you start really getting tailored with your message. And hold on, somebody just came in again. Getting very tailored with your messaging for your clients. Okay, so does anybody have any question about the email, so we can get into getting our the ad piece set up? Okay, we're gonna spend the last 30 minutes, and I'm gonna show you and also I got a quick chart in the thing for you, and I'll show y'all that towards the end of that. How many of y'all ready to get into this ads manager? How many of y'all ready to get into this ad manager? If you're ready to get into the ads manager piece, go ahead and put a 1 in the comment section so I can see that. Put a I stopped sharing my screen. Oh my God, they're gonna say, Lady Hill, you stop sharing your screen. We can't see what you're doing there. All right. Y'all can see my screen now. Good. 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 Do anybody have any questions about emails or building your email list? Any questions before I go on? And if you are okay, look like y'all ready to go. I see a bunch of ones in there. So look like y'all ready to go to the ads manager. Okay. Now this is the part where a lot of people ask me a lot of questions. And I take the longest to get to this part is because if you don't have your email, if you don't have a website set up, what's the purpose of even having an ads manager? Because sometimes we want to walk before we crawl. Okay, and so that's why we spent those last 6 weeks getting our content together, getting our website together, getting our pixels and all that good stuff together, making sure that we had our offer that we're ready to offer to our client, because now we're ready to get out there and show the world outside of our normal people that we normally interact with, to reach a whole new demographic. And the way that we are going to do that is reach that demographics. You're gonna be able to do that through ads. Okay, everybody type ads in the comments section. Ads is easy to do. Back in the gap, doing ads used to be very, very expensive, especially if some of you have been through the 90s, and y'all know at first advertising on TV, that was expensive. Having to go and do those EDDM services where you went to the post office, you got a postal route, then you had to go print all of those postcards and whatnot. Then you had to pay the postal system like $100 and something or $200 and something, whatever the price was, for them to get the various different routes that they would put your offer in, and hopefully they wouldn't just throw it away. Maybe somebody would literally call it, and next thing you know, you done spend all this money on postcards and all that good stuff, and you like, dang, and maybe just one person will call, and then there'll be some kid playing around somebody, I'm gonna call them and mess with this company, right? After you done spend a lot of money getting those things printing, and hope that when somebody went to their when somebody went to their mail when somebody went to their mailbox, they would just throw your postcard away, because you spent so much time on the design, and you spent so much time making sure that the graphics was popping, only to go around and see these people done put my stuff on the floor, or they done threw it on the ground, and you like, oh my God, right? And your heart is sucking because you put a lot of money um, into that, only for your stuff to get thrown around. Well, we don't live in those times anymore, ladies and gentlemen. We live in one of the best times that we could ever live in, and that is the age of advertisement. Because it doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can advertise to it. You can advertise to your perfect avatar. Put a one in the chat if you remember I think it was week 3. We actually went over that avatar. How many of y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Okay. Yes, we went over that avatar, and that particular avatar I gave y'all was called the CSA avatar, something like that. And I told you to, I actually made it shorter. My other previous cohorts, man, I made them go from the rooter to the tutor, but I made it shorter for you guys. I just put the age, demographics, if they're parents, if they're this and they're that. There was a reason that I did that, and I'm about to show you now when I'm about to share as I'm about to share my screen with you. And I'm going to show you why I told you that, because you needed that information to go ahead and put inside of the ads manager. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to introduce you to one of the awesomest um, advertising platform in the world, which is going to be Meta. And I know some of you are like, what about Google? Yes, Google is still number one, but Meta is more targeted. Y'all put that in the comments section. Meta is more targeted, and you're going to get the bang for your buck. The way that I'm going to teach you how to do your advertisements here on Meta, you can literally do the same thing on any platform, because it works the same. All platforms are works the same. Google is probably just a little bit more robust than Meta, but they all work the same. All these little words I'm gonna start throwing out, once you can do it on one platform, you're gonna be able to do it on any platform, because the same principles apply. With Meta, you get a bang for your buck, because you get 3 platforms for the price of one. Y'all put that in the comment section. You get three good wholesome you get 3 wholesome what's it called it, for the price of one. And let me go online and share my screen with the folks online as well, so they can see what you guys are seeing as well. Okay, so inside of the screen there, you're going to go to what is called ads manager facebook.com. If somebody can put that in the chat for me, it's ads manager facebook.com. Okay, if you have been in here before, then you will probably see a screen like mine. If you have not been in the ads manager before, it's going to ask you for your information. It's going to have you set up your account and all that stuff, okay? And this has to be your Facebook ad manager has to be connected to a Facebook page. Your ads manager has to be connected with the Facebook page. So 2 weeks ago, when I told you guys to make you a Facebook page, this is why I was telling you to make that Facebook page, because that Facebook business page has to be connected to your Facebook ads manager, okay? And also on your Instagram page has to be connected to a Facebook page. So when you went and you created it, your Instagram business page, you should have connected that Instagram business page to your Facebook business page, okay? And it's going to ask you some questions and stuff like that. Just go through, ask the little questions till you get to a screen, till you get to the screen that look exactly like this, okay? For some of you, you might need to go in here and tell it, okay, we're not going to press go today, okay? We're not going to press go, but you still got to pay these folks money. So you're going to need to make sure that you have a valid card or a PayPal that is on file. So when you press go, you can give them people their money. Okay. So you do have to have some type of billing thing on file with them, just so you guys, you got to know that. So just go to your payment setting. They might even ask you, as y'all see, I got different accounts connected to mine. They're going to give you a spending limit, and you can always reset the spending limit. As you see in March, I was doing some advertising in there and actually did pretty good. You can reset it, and I think mine is like $150 a day or something like that, whatever it is. Okay, so this is the daily spending limit. Okay, I never do $150 a day because I'm not doing that type of that type of advertising or whatever. And if you need more to increase, you can increase as needed. So if you're spending $300 a day, great job, congratulations to you. But you'll go in, you can always prepay. You can prepay, so put $20 on there. You can always go and you can always prepay if you want, but you always need to just make sure. And if you got some ad credits, it'll show right there. Just make sure you have a payment on file, whether it's your PayPal, whether it's your card or whatever, because you do have to pay these people for running your ads, on there. Okay. So once you do that, then the big kahuna, everything is going to be unlocked for you. Okay. So I'm going to go back over here to where it says account overview. And that's where we're going to be at this screen right here. So when you begin to go into the ads manager, you're going to come over here, over to the account overview, and make sure that you're under your page. You're going to go over here and you're going to say create campaign. Okay. So I also will have the cheat sheet for you inside your thing. So you'll have it to print it and look at it as well. Okay. So the buying type is just going to be auction. Okay. What the type of campaign and your campaign objectives that I want you to do, I just want you to do leads. Okay. From there, I want you to press continue. Okay. Once you press continue, I want you to put where it says manual lead campaigns. You can do the recommended if you want to, but I want you to be strategic and I don't want you to spend all your money. So I want you to put manual lead campaign. Okay, we're going to put manual lead campaign, and then you're going to say continue. Okay. Now, once you have pressed continue, you're going to need to label your campaign. So I'm just going to label this campaign. Let's see, what ad do I want to run? I'm just gonna write, name it the marketing. I'm putting 9 step. I'm gonna say the ebook. I'm gonna name mine my ebook, right? So I'm gonna put ebook. That's what I'm going to name my campaign. Okay. We already did the campaign objectives. So the daily budget for what I'm just gonna put $25. Okay, you do not have to spend $25 a day, but I'm going to put $25, so Facebook is going to maximize my spend. Okay, where it says down here, when I want it running, I want my ads running all the time. Okay. So I don't want it to run on a certain day, and I don't want it to stop on a certain day, because I want to be able to go inside of Facebook, and I want to tell it I don't really want it no more. I only want it running for a couple of hours or whatever. I only want it running when I want it running. I want you to be able to manually cut it off, right? Because if you tell them I only want it from this day to this day, they're still in the business of making money. So they're gonna really go through your advertising versus be like, I'll tell you when I want it to end. And they're gonna make sure that your advertising money is going to the right type of audience and they're not just blowing through it to get your money. Okay. So that's why we do that. We're not going we're not in a special, we're not going to do A and B testing right now because we started from the bottom right now. So we're not going to do A and B testing. We don't have enough data to even make it make sense to do A and B testing right now. Later on, when y'all join my ad pros, then we'll get into more A and B because that's more advanced stuff. Now, when it comes to special advertising categories, so you have to, if you want to see those categories, you can say show. So special categories will be financial products or services, formerly credit. So if you're doing credit card, long-term financing, checking, savings account, investment services, insurance services, or other related financial opportunities, there are certain rules that the FCC says that you have to comply by. So you would have to declare yourself as that type of services. If it's ads for a job, internship, professional certification, or program, or other related opportunities, right? You have to comply by the federal laws and regulations when it comes to particular jobs, and you have to make that declaration that this is for employment. If it's for housing, so those of you who are in real estate, y'all know your rules that you have to comply by. You know your HUD rules, you know your targeting rules, you know all of different rules. All my real estate people on here, all my wholesalers, all my flippers, all my Airbnb people, you know what you need to do. So if what you're doing, if it falls under housing, so it's as for real estate listing. So it's real estate listings, homeowners insurance, mortgage loans, or other related opportunities, then you need to declare that. So if you declare that, you know the rules in a specific for whatever state that you're in, because I know our rules are different for different states. You know your rules, but you have to declare that you're offering those services. It's not that you can't advertise it, but it is special rules and regulations that that is very industry specific to my real estate gang. All right. Now for social issues. So if it's an ad about social issues such as the economy or civil, social rights, elections, or political figures, you have to declare that. And if you are, you running an ad for your cause, right? And you running an ad, I want the man out of here. I want this person thing sent, here in Texas, we call our governor Hot Wheels, and we like send Hot Wheels out and all of that. I know that ain't right. That's ugly. But we be doing that now on our independent pages. We can call them Hot Wheels, but we can't be doing that. Sending no well, we actually can, but we have to declare that and declare that this is what we stand for. This is what we're doing. So when it's presented to the people, it is presented not as factual, but as paid for by your cause, and people know that that's paid for by your cause. It's a sponsored ad by your cause. I like to tell people that because I know I'm dealing right now with a bunch of different people with a bunch of different categories, and some of you do actually fall into these categories, but only a few of you actually do. Everybody else, if you not giving financial products, employment, housing, or social issues, you do not have to declare any of that. You can just leave that blank. But again, I don't want y'all to say I didn't teach it right and tell y'all that if you're doing housing loans, credits, and all of this stuff like that, I do want to make you aware that you do have to make that declaration, because there are certain, like I said, there are federal and state laws that you still have to comply with. Meta has to comply with, and you also just want to make sure that that you're not misleading anyone. Okay, do what you're supposed to do. Don't mislead nobody, and you'll be all right. I'm just gonna turn these special categories off because what I'm doing doesn't fall under that. Okay, so I'm just gonna say next. Oops, let me go back. Okay, now once I say next, okay, we're gonna give it an ad set name. Okay, so the ad set, you can do as many ads as you want to inside of this thing. That's how you can test out what type of ad is gonna work based off what's in your ad set. So you can have 10, 15 different things all running at the same time in that particular ad set. Obviously, if I got 10 different ads, I'm going to put a little bit more money a day behind it. So then I'm kind of able to get that data so I can see what advertisement is working. I always say do 5. Start with 5, but I know y'all like 5. I already knew that was coming because I feel it. Just do 3. the three different types of advertising for what you do, for whatever that you're doing. I always say this is the three types to do. Do one that has a reel, or video, one that has a video, one that has a picture, and one that has words, and see which one perform. Right? You can do two different types of videos, two different types of words, two different types of whatever. You can decide whatever that you want to do in. Okay, so I'm going to name the ad. My ad set is going to be ebook. Okay, and when I do the ebook, it's going to say choose where you want to generate leads. This is important, okay? Because you want to do instant forms. That's what you want to do. You want to generate leads by asking people to fill out a form. This is going to work. Oh, say I got two people in the waiting room. Okay, Ash is in the waiting room. Sorry, guys. There y'all go. I got the talking. All right, here we go. So, when you get to the convert, can you please turn your mic off, please? Mic off, please. Thank you. All right. When you get to this part right here, you want to do forms. And I'm gonna show you how to set up the form. The reason that you want to do instant form is because number one, we want to keep the people on Facebook platform as long as possible. Okay. Yes, we're gonna get them to go to our site, but we're gonna get their information. We're gonna get their information off the Facebook form. Okay, and they're gonna put it in through there, and I'm gonna show you how we finna do that. But we want to keep them on there because the information that they put into those forms is going to instantly do an automation inside of our system, because our CRM, it attaches to Facebook, and it automatically pull those leads. So when those Facebook leads are submitted, they're going to go instantly into our CRM, and we can begin to nurture those leads. Okay, so we're gonna press instant form. Then it's gonna tell you, well, which Facebook page you wanna do, right? So I'm like, I want Crystal Hell because that's my page. I can do my personal pages or whatever, as y'all see, because I sometimes I'm on other people's account. I manage people's account. You got to choose where you want to come from. So you'll go ahead and just click your page. If it's saying, hey, you need to accept all of our terms and all of our conditions, accept the terms, so you can go ahead and run your ad. Okay, so it's a performance goal. On the performance goals, you can do lead goals, or you can do other goals. Okay, so it gives you two options. On the lead goals, it say we'll try to show your ads to the people most likely to share their contact information with you. Or the maximized number of conversion leads is that we'll try to show your ads to the people most likely to convert after sharing their contact information. They got plenty of data, and they know that's what I want them to do. I want them to share. I want them to maximize the number of my lead conversions. So I want them to show these two people who are most likely to click and convert. Okay. Facebook have all that data. They got billions and billions of data that's sitting right there. Yes, please use it. Thank you. Okay. So from there, it is like cost per result goal, and you can show the option, right? It gives you some options, and sometimes it let us show it, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. But anyway, you can do, again, if you want to do lead goals, you can do lead goals, but I want mine maximized because I want them to show them people who are more than likely to buy, because that's the point of our ads. We're putting our money behind it. I just don't want them to see me. I want them to buy. I want them to buy from me. Okay. So right here where it says you can provide creative elements such as images, headlines, and will automatically generate the optimized for your audiences. You can turn it on if you want to, but for this purposes, we're just gonna keep them. We're gonna keep them off. We're gonna keep this off. Okay. And right here, where it says your budget was set using advantage campaign budget, you can update the budget at the campaign level, and the campaign level is up here. All right, so if you want to set an end date, you can set an end date. But what did I tell you guys? We not setting no end date. So we're not going to set an end date. We're just going to stop it when we want that ad to stop. Okay. We're not going to set no end date. Somebody said, what if I forget? You ain't going to forget. You ain't going to forget. Trust me. You're not going to forget that you running money over there. You is not going to forget. So don't set the end date. Okay. Because if you do, it's going to burn through your money, and we don't want it to burn through your money. So you can say, okay, look, I want this to start today at whatever time. Okay, it says today is past. So let's say I want this to start tomorrow at 5:15. Okay. So if it's 7 o'clock, then whatever day time you want to start, you can put when you want it to start. Okay. Do not set an end date. We don't set an end date. Don't set an end date. Okay. We're not setting an end date on the audience controls there, because I kind of have mine's already set, and I'm gonna say you can set audience control on my business no, let me find it right here. Okay, so in the audience control, because I kind of have mine's already done there, they have an option where you can select your audience, and this is where this is let me find it where they let me choose where I wanted to go, because I already have already have this set criteria for where ads can be delivered, yada yada, location. Okay, so where it says location, for me, I'm gonna say edit, right? So remember it. Let me pull up. Let me pull up the avatar sheet that I gave you guys, so you can see exactly how that works. I think it's under avatar templates, your design. Search for AI. No, I want to search for my stuff. Avatar. I believe there you go. Okay. So y'all remember I gave you this avatar right here, right? And we put age, gender, location, all of this stuff. And I'm going to show you how all of this goes into it. So the location, I told you to get specific with the location. You can put inside of the ads manager over here, you can put, okay, I want to include the United States. But if that's a little too broad, is there a little too broad for you? I can say Dallas, I can say I wanted Dallas, Texas. Okay. And I want anywhere within, let's say, I want anywhere within 43 miles of Dallas, Texas. Okay. I'm getting very granular, and I'm getting very specific with who I want to advertise to. I want to advertise maybe in Houston. So I'm going to put Houston, Houston, Texas. But if I wanted to advertise to all of Texas, then I can put all of Texas, right? Houston is kind of big, and it got little cities and all this stuff around it. I can do that. There's another location that is called Tyler, Texas, right? So I want to advertise to people within let's say within 50 miles of Tyler. I want to advertise I let's say I but I don't want to include, please exclude and I'm not saying this just because I'm just excluding it, but I'm just saying this just to show you, right? So if I don't want nobody, I don't want nobody from Garrison, Texas, right? Because Garrison is another place. Well, I don't want to advertise to nobody in Garrison. I don't want to advertise to anybody in these particular area codes. So let's say if I don't West Dallas is where I grew up, okay? And I love West Dallas, so I don't want anybody thinking, because I do advertise to West Dallas. But let's say I don't want to advertise to West Dallas. So anybody in the 75212 area code, guess what? Please exclude that. Please exclude that. I do not want anybody in that area code. So you can put where, you can get very specific and say where you want to advertise, where you don't want your advertise showing, even if it's down to somebody's address. I don't want my advertising showing it at this address, because I don't want them seeing my advertisement, and I don't want you showing it to nobody within a 25-mile radius of this address, right? You can get very specific at that. Another thing is, maybe there's a certain conference. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Okay, this is a gem. Write it down. Let's say if it's an event in your area, right? And you know all the realtors and whoever gonna be at this particular event, all the crafters gonna be at this event. All the all the religious leaders gonna be at this event that's being held in Texas, and you was not gonna pay $1,000 for no vendor booth. You just wasn't gonna pay it. Well, you could put the exact location of where the okay, we'll just say, let's say they have an event at Reunion, or it's not called Reunion Arena. What is it called now? Uh, uh, I think it's called the American Airlines Center. That's what it's called. You know that they having it at the American Airline Center, right? I'm in Dallas, so it's the American Airlines Center for me. Okay. And I know that they are going, and I need to put within, you know, we'll say within, maybe I just want to keep it in within a 3 mile radius. So anybody that is within a 3 mile radius, and if I go on there, it's gonna show me where they at downtown. So if they in Old East Dallas, if they in University Park, if I'm sorry, that's not moving right. It's not letting me be great. But it's gonna show me exactly where it is on the map, and I can see the exact area, right? So I know it's gonna be within the downtown area and where the hotels are gonna be at. So anybody that's within that vicinity, they're going to be able to see my advertisement right there, because I'm going to be running it heavy right there. And those who are in that area, guess what? Guess who they gonna be seeing popping up? Everybody done paid thousands and thousands of dollars for the tent and the business space. And guess who done popped up? You. You done popped up, and actually you can put $100 in there, because it's gonna keep showing it to them. It's gonna show them in the morning to them, gonna show them to them at night. It gonna really start it's gonna start showing them to them. So you have to get very strategic, and that's how people get very, very strategic with their advertising. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you might not can afford the $1,000 or whatever to be a vendor there, but guess what? You can afford $20. You can afford $10, right? To get into those people's faces. Because what are they doing when they walking? They are on Facebook. They're on Instagram. They're taking pictures, posting to their Instagram. And while they're in the place, why not have your stuff come up in their feed? Come on, somebody. If you're feeling what I'm saying, just type it. I'm feeling what you're saying. Hell, I'm feeling what you're saying. I'm feeling what you're saying. Okay. So I can put places where I want to advertise, where I don't want to advertise, and that goes back to our sorry about that. That goes back to the location. Okay. So whatever location that you put that your demographics are, maybe they all over the United States. Who knows? So if they all over the United States, just put the USA. You can put what you want to do. But when you put location, everybody type get specific. Okay. Get specific. And it also gives you the opportunity where you can add places in bulk if you don't want to do it just one by one by one by one. And that is okay, right? It said we also show ads. Then it's telling you this right here. Well, this is gonna make it a little lower. This is gonna lower your costs, because we also show ads to people interested in your selected cities and regions. For example, because they're interested in traveling to these locations or making purchases here. This only includes people in the same country as the city or region you selected. So you have a potential outcome of 6.7% lower the cost. I mean, if you wanted to do that, cool. If you don't want it to do that, no. You say, nope, I want it targeted just to this. That's absolutely fine. I'm just gonna press apply, and we can do some applying there, right? But it's still going where you said that you want. Oh, glory. So not only is it gonna give you sorry, now this thing is acting crazy. Okay. Not only is it going to give you where this the location that you selected, but if you put that advantage stuff, maybe somebody who is traveling to this location, they're getting in off the airport. And then in your locations, you can also target the airports, right? You can target them when they're coming in on the airport. You can target them when they're at their event, at the event place. You can target them. You know the popular restaurants and where people go and all of that stuff. put the name of those restaurants in there. Put the addresses of those restaurants. Put that in there. That is how you show. Literally, that is how you show up and show out and show up with your brand. And you will start. I promise you, you will start converting people, right? Because people who are traveling there, they're in that demographic. They're number one. They got the money to travel, right? So they got the money to travel, and plus people invest in what they want anyway. You can and now here we go right here. Now we go to the age group. Remember, I told you what is the minimum age. So for me, my minimum age might be 25. Okay, yours could be older. Yours could be younger or whatever. Okay. Now I can also do where I can exclude. If I can exclude 18-year-olds, I can exclude certain stuff that I might, certain people that I might not want. Okay. So now when it comes to like the languages, all languages, absolutely not. I want to speak to people who speak what? English. Because I want a USA English. I want English UK. I want English Algae AU, I think it's Australia. There's five English speaking countries, which is the United States English, the United Kingdom English, Canadian English, Greenland, and Australia. Those are the ones. But I think if we press all, it hit all of the English speaking ones. Okay, so all the English speaking people, if they speak English, I don't want you speaking Spanish, because guess what? I don't know no Spanish, so I don't know how to talk to you. I don't know how to convert. I don't, then I have to hire somebody to speak Spanish, because then I have to advertise to the Spanish people and all that stuff. I don't know Spanish like that. I know backyard Spanish, and I don't want to talk to the backyard Spanish, because then it's gonna make me upset, because I don't know what you're saying. You don't know what I'm saying, and we both gonna get frustrated with each other. So give me the English speaking people, so I can show them my English speaking ads. Okay, that is important. Do not put all languages. Because if you don't know French, if you don't know the Vietnamese, if you don't know Koreanese, and Koreanese, that ain't even a word. But if you don't know how to speak Korean or any of them other languages like that, guess what? You need to be speaking English, and you need to talk to a English speaking demographic. Okay. You can do audience advantage. I don't recommend this at first. Okay. I'm just gonna say you be like, but it said it's gonna cost me cheaper, lady. Hey yo, look. But I want you to follow your avatar and get that demographic. Until you get more data, that's when you'll start using the advantage and all that stuff like that. Okay. So you be like, and you still gonna be tempted, and I know y'all is gonna still be tempted to do the advantage. Don't do it yet, because you don't know what you're doing yet. Okay. Everybody say don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Okay. So here, when we get to searching for the custom audience, this is where we head back to our avatar. I told y'all, everybody's gonna tell you find your avatar. Write down your avatar. But they don't show you how to use the dang on avatar. Because we all know our avatar, but it's like, well, dang it, God dang it, how we use now? How do we use it? And that's why you come over here to the Creative Space Academy, and that's where we show you how to actually use it, right? So we know the genders that we want, the age that we want, the location that we want, what type of relationships, what relationship do they are they in, right? So I have a custom audience. Okay. You can do a custom audience. And with the custom audience, if you already have those emails, you can upload those emails into Facebook. But that's gonna be an advanced lesson. But I will tell you how to do it. You can upload in a CSV file. You can upload the emails. Facebook will take all of them emails, because they got everybody named mama email, and they will create a lookalike audience based off the emails that you have uploaded into them, and start targeting your audience that way. But I'm going to come over here, because it's like search existing audience, and I'm going to create a new one, and I'm going to say create a custom I'm going to create a custom that's for if we doing it. I'm sorry. I'm going to go to all. But I don't want to use it's not giving me the option where I can't use like the audience that I want. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sorry, I gotta roll down. My bad. So once I scroll down, remember it gave us that age. Okay. So I said, now I want my people. I want my people between 30 and 65. That's where I want my audience. I don't mind, the young folks. Praise the Lord for the young people and shout out to all the young people that are in there. But I want some mature folk. You get what I'm saying? I want some people and you be like, young people can't make that decision. They can, but a lot of times they're very, very indecisive at that point. And then they be thinking all old people my age trying to run game on them. I'm like, I'm not trying to run game on you, babe. I'm trying to help you. But this is the demographic. You choose your age range, right? So you'll come over here. You're gonna choose the age range. Right here where it says genders. Remember, inside of your avatar sheet, what the gender is. Remember, I asked you specifically what gender. Do it matter? Man, woman, whoever else. So we're gonna get very specific. So with that, with the gender, I want women. I'm not advertising towards men. I'm not advertising towards anybody else but women and people who identify as women. That's who I'm targeting. Okay. Right here, it said advanced detail targeting. So I can turn this off, but now I'm going to add demographics. We go back to that avatar. Remember, I told you some of your ads might have different avatars. So when it comes to relationships, right? We have relationships. So I can put marriage, right? People who are married. Okay. Marriage proposals, weddings, elopements. I'm gonna put married. MARID. Okay. They are married. So people who are married. Then I might want to put people who have children or whatever. So you can go in and go through your avatar, put all the little stuff, their education, income level, TV shows, people they follow, political party, the job titles that they have in groups that they belong to. That is where you go right. This is where you go right here, and you begin to pull out that information. And everybody knows somebody who got a birthday coming up, right? So they're married and their birth. We're gonna put birthday. Do it. Let me do that. Demographic behaviors. Hold on. Let me see something. Do it. Let me do that. Let me see. Birthday. Okay. Cool. This is dope. I will put whatever my avatar is. I know my avatar. I just don't want to take forever and go through it and do it. But I can say they got a birthday, right? And then the birthday you can do it is they got a birthday. It normally shows me like they got a birthday within there you go. Friend, you can do people whose birthday is in friends of women who birthday is in 7 to 30 business days. Why did you say a birthday, right? So you know so and so. Facebook knows whose friends got birthdays in the next 7 to 30 days, right? Or maybe they have a birthday. For your birthday, I want you to why don't you for you got a birthday coming up. Why don't you take advantage of in this year you didn't have several parties, you didn't have several this and that and the third. Why not get your business in order? I want to give you a free birthday gift just for you because I know your birthday is coming up. They're like, oh, how you know my birthday coming up? Because Facebook told me you got a birthday coming up within 7 to 30 business days. Here's my free ebook. And I want you, and it is my birthday gift to you. And my birthday gift is to give you this gift of marketing and take your business to the next level. Happy birthday, sis. Get your free download. That's so sweet. Oh, Lady Hell thought about me on my birthday. Girl, how you know my birthday was coming up? Because Facebook told me that within the next 7 to 30 days, your birthday was coming up. So if I just wanted to do a simple, like really something simple like that with friends of people with birthdays in a month or upcoming birthdays, and it get real specific with what it want to do, whatever that you want to do, you can do, you can do that. So I'm just gonna say birth. birthdays within a month. Okay. Hey, I'm on my thing right now. Okay. So you can put birthday in April. Okay. So I'm just gonna say they birthday is in April, and then we can do birthday in May too. So birthday is in May, okay? Because we April and May. Be like, and then it's friends of women who birthday is in 7:30. Hey, why don't you get your friend this free ebook? They are going to absolutely love it for you. Da da da. I can do some different messaging like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm a target married women who are friends who are friends of women within the next who have a birthday within the next 7 to 30 days, or they have a birthday that's coming up in April, or they have a birthday that's coming up in May, and they are in the top, I'm gonna say 10. Hold on, it's like household income. Okay, so I'm gonna say their household income is in the top 20, because for what I'm doing anyway, is in the top 20 to 50% of US zip codes, right? So remember when I told you about the income level and stuff, and I can say that they like, hair products and stuff. You can get very specific on what your people like. So right here in the detailing area of the targeting, that's where you're going to go through your avatar, and you can put, again, relationship, whether they're parents, their education level, income level, TV shows, books, people they follow, political party, their job title, groups they belong to. That's what you're gonna put out, and that's where this is where your avatar detail go. Okay, that's where your avatar detail go, and then you'll be able to save that audience and then use it. Like if you're using it for something else, you'll be able to use it again, so you don't have to go back and do it and do this every time. Okay, so from there we got the languages, and the next thing we want to go where we that we really want to see is the placements. So I'm gonna press edit, and what I want you to do is I want you to do a manual placement. Okay, so I know it's gonna say use the advantage placement, but we're not gonna use that right now. We're gonna turn off. These are the different places where you can put your ad. You can put your ad on Facebook, Instagram, in the audience network. We did select Messenger because I didn't want the ads and stuff going inside of Messengers. What we're gonna put is Facebook and Instagram. And where do we want these showing at? I don't want, if you want it showing in the marketplace, show it in the marketplace. But what I'm going to recommend is that it goes into the Instagram feed, in the profiles feed, and also on the Explorer. Or you can put Explorer Home. You can put it there. On the Business Explorer, I don't want it on that. Notifications, you might be see, I don't think this is effective, because it might say I might be interested in it, but there's no way that I might click on it. But if you want the exposure there, that's absolutely fine. Me personally, I think that's a waste, but you never know. You may can get some stuff from it. I'm gonna turn it off because I don't want that showing there. Okay, but I do want it on my feed, the profile feed, Instagram profile feed. I want it on the I don't want it on the video feed right now. I don't really want it on the explore page right now either. And so for on the stories and reels, I want it on Instagram stories. I want it on Facebook stories, because y'all know everybody be scrolling, looking at them stories. That's definitely a great way to get them. Instagram reels, profile reels, Facebook reels. Okay, I don't want it. I don't want it on other people's video right now. In the search results, it says get visibility for your business that people search. Maybe you can put that there, but I would personally turn that off, and I would just keep it. I would keep it to those two. I would keep it to the feeds and the stories, and those are specifically placed there, right? Because we know that's where a lot of people, number one, where they're going to be at. And can the other places work? They absolutely can, but I want you to get the most bang. The most bang for your buck, because sometimes people will be funny. They'll see your ad and just click on it to make you pay. So it is what it is. So once you have then it also, show you some more options and things of that nature. Okay, yeah, we went through all of that. And on here, You can be even more detailed and more targeted on your ads. So you want this, you say specific mobile operation system. We can click that. Do you want it to all mobile devices, or do you only want it with people on Android? Do you only want it with people only want it with people on iOS, or you want them on both? Me personally, I want it on both. Do you want them when they're connected to their mobile, when they're connected to their mobile Wi-Fi, or only when they're connected to when they're only connected to Wi-Fi? So you can determine exactly how you want them to connect. So they're on a stable feed or whatever. If you say only show this ad if they're connected to Wi-Fi. If they're not connected to Wi-Fi, don't show it, because I don't want they, maybe they in the country somewhere and they on the road and they can't see it, whatever. It just depends on what you want to do. I would personally leave this off because I literally I want them on there. So if you have any type of inventory filters, these are you don't have any selected here, but some people, don't want their stuff showing next to this or showing next to that. You can go in, press edit, press play, and let it show you all that. Okay. So right now we still have, even with all those specifications that I have, we still have a very broad, which is great. Okay. So my estimated size audience is 3.7 million to 4.3 million. So that's a really great broad and different type of people and all that could see. If it's too narrow, beloved, you need to change up some of your stuff, because then it's too narrow. I have it really broad because I wanted to show to a decent amount of people, okay, who would be interested in my thing. So now we have the name of the ad. So here we come to the place where we go ahead and we create the ad. So we're gonna name the ad. I'm gonna say yes, Lord. Okay, I'm gonna change this. I'm not gonna advertise this. I'm just gonna just to speed up the time because we are at 8 o'clock, and I'm sorry about that. But okay, say choose the identity for Facebook and Instagram account that this will be associated with. So it's gonna say, when it says sponsored by, it's gonna be sponsored by Crystal and Hale, and on Instagram it'll be sponsored by the Creative Space Academy CRM. So right here, when it says create an ad setup, I'm telling it I'm going to use a single image or a video, or you can do carousels where do two or more images, etc. And it says your ads can appear alongside other ads with the same ad unit to help people discover the product. Your ad may be resized or cropped to fit the unit. That's absolutely fine, because guess what? I'm cool with that because it's gonna be cheaper for me. So remember when I told you that we wanted to create an instant form. Here's where you're going to create your form. So what you're going to do, you're going to say create form, and you're going to give your form a name, okay? And I'm just going to say ebook, so I know what it is. I'm just going to say ebook, and you can use the same form, but if it's for a free download, then you might want to put that form for a free download. So when it comes to tagging and all that good stuff like that, you know what it is. So I'm going to say free marketing ebook, okay? So it say customize your form depending on the goal of the lead generation campaign. This option you select may impact the volume of submission cost per lead. I'm gonna say use form that's a quick fill out and submit on mobile. A higher intent, review the steps, blah 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 blah. I'm just gonna put more volume there, and then optimize Meta will tailor the form to each person to no. I'm gonna manually select what I want. Okay, and then I'm gonna say next. All right. From there, it say you're gonna enter a short headline, and I'm just gonna say get your free ebook. Get I might put, and then this is where you might want to use Chatty to help you write this. But I'm gonna say scale. Ooh, come on, scale your business. Oh, only get 60 things. So let me tell Chatty to tell me that in 60 words. So I'm gonna go to chat.openai.com, and then I'm gonna go to my Big Bree. Big Bree is my thing here. So I'm gonna say, hey Bree, can you help me write in 59 characters, CHARACTRS or less, for a Facebook opt-in form that I want to say, um, go from nothing to something in your business. Okay. And then Bree gonna break it down to about 59 characters so we can fulfill that limit because it only gives us lunch system that you feel from chaos into clients, from idea to income, no plan, no problem. Let's build something real. Turn chaos. I like this one. Turn chaos into clients. Start building now. Right. So I'm just gonna go over here, take what Chatty said, and then I could tell Chatty, hey, make this better. Okay. Okay. I like this. I'm gonna say, but use NLP. Okay. And that's neuro linguistic programming. Okay. And imagine clients flowing in. It starts with this shift from chaos to client. Your system awaits. Bam. All right. I like that. So I'm going to take this over here. Once I come back into the ad manager and I go back into creating my form, I'm just going to put it like this. And then I'm going to tell Bree, can it give me, okay. I'm going to say, give me a 3-sentence description. It is my ebook. Okay. A lot. She knows what it is because she helps me build it. Hey, okay, this ebook will walk you step by step to your daily chaos inconsistent. Uh so I'm gonna take that. I'm just gonna copy and paste that over here. Okay. Or you can put it in a list. It don't matter. Bam. You don't need that. Blah blah blah. And it's gonna tell it to continue. And then it's gonna say it's a additional questions. I don't have additional questions. This is what I need, honey. I need your email. I need your full name. Your email. Nope, it's not optional. I want your number. People can skip optional questions. Nope, I want your number. Give me your number. Right? If you're gonna make me pay for the lead, you're gonna give me your number. So that's all we need: name, email, phone number, right? That's all you need, unless you got some more questions to answer them. Okay. And so right here, you're gonna put a link to your privacy policy. And so I have those legal pages for you. If you're on the Creative Space Academy CRM, you already have your legal pages there. And the only thing you need to do is just go to your website. Sorry, I'm just logging into my website over here. Okay. And then I'm gonna go to my sites. Okay. And I show something that says legal pages. Or it's in my website somewhere. Website. Legal pages, bam. There go my legal pages. Okay. And if you go in there go my privacy policy. So the only thing I have to do is get that link from my privacy policy right here. Get the link from a privacy policy, come back over to the ads thing once it act right. Okay, there we go. And then I put the link to my privacy policy right here. Oh, come on, paste. Okay. My privacy policy is listed right there. And if you want any custom notice or disclaimers, you can put that right there. And now your form is all complete. So at the end of the form, I want them to go to the URL to download my book. And so I can come right back over here in the Creative Space Academy, and I can go to my media storage over here. And then I have a thing that's labeled ebook. Okay. And because they'll get it instantly. I don't want them to have to buy anything. I just want them to get that, and then my automations will do the rest. So I'll say get link, and you can always test your link to make sure that your ebook is ready to download. I always say do it in the what's name. So there you go. And they'll be able to go. Oh no, that's the PNG. See, that's the wrong thing. Why y'all didn't tell me that? So let me go back and to the CRM. There we go. Get link. Okay. That's why I make sure you test your links. So I'm not just giving them because they'll be mad at me. Ma'am, you did not give me that book. All right. So we put it in here. I put it in here, and there you go. There goes the ebook. It got the classes and all that good stuff in there like that. So I know that's the right link. And then I come back over here, and then I just put this link right here. So after that, it'll give them the thing, and then okay, there we go. And it said, and the call to action here is say view website, and I'm gonna say download, okay, your free ebook. Okay, download now. Let's put download now. Why is it moving so slow? Download now. Okay. So once they have got their free download, I'm not sending them to my website. I'm not gonna do any of that, because now I'm gonna put them in an automation, and I'm gonna start every day. I'm gonna start sending them, oh, you read chapter 1, da 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 da, and we're gonna start going through that book, that particular book together. Okay. But if you're leading them to a page to go to get their stoves, to get whatever they want to get, then you can lead them to whatever that you want to, wherever that you want to lead them. Okay. One over here is questions. I didn't have any questions. So let me go back over here and see, because it says I done did everything and ask questions. Let people know. I always say let people know how the information will be shared. Okay. This information will be used. Okay. Be used only by the Creative Space Academy. Okay. So we just got to let the people know how their information is being used. It's not being shared with any third party people or anything like that. And that's also written exclusively in our privacy policy. Okay. So now that we, okay, great. Now that we have everything right there, we now have a form that has been, sorry about that, we now have a form that has been created. Okay, so now I got the free ebook form right there. I got some cohort stuff. I got different forms for different things of that nature. Okay, so that's the form that I want to use. And then here it'll be like, hey, set up your creative. So I'm either do a video ad, an image ad, or a video ad, or something like that. I'm just gonna say video real quick. I already have a video that's already inside of my thing right here. And then again, if you host your stuff on the CRM, you can literally upload your video to the CRM, and you can just bring it in there. I'm just gonna choose something that I already have in here just for example purposes, and I'm just gonna say skip and continue, and I'm just gonna say original whatever. All right, Lord Jesus. Okay. So there you go. And then it's going to show me how it's going to come up on my feed and on my stories. And here, this is where you're going to add your text right here. So you can add your primary text, which let the people know what your ad is about. So just primary text. And then this is where you're going to put your description. I'm just going to put description. Okay. And then whatever your call to action is, whether it's download now or whatever the case may be, you're going to put that right there. Here you can go in, just like last time we went in and set up the different CRM events and all that good stuff. We're able to do that. Now once you are ready to publish, obviously I'm not ready to publish this yet. Okay. I'm going to close it out, because I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna edit it so it can say exactly what I wanted to say, and do what I wanted to do. So right now it is in draft mode. It has the ad right there. Okay. I gave you guys a prompt guide in week I think it was week 7, which you can run through Chatty, and it's going to give you headlines, and it's going to give you all that good stuff that's going to give you the ad copy that you're going to use right there. So once you have set up your ad, please do not press play now. Do not. Somebody gonna press go. Somebody gonna press it. I know it does, because it happens every time. But please do not press go now. What I want you to do this week, ladies and gentlemen, is that I just want you to get the ad copy set up. I will make sure that I re-put that prompt guide inside of week 7, so you are ready to go. But what you should already have now is 5 days of regular content that is going out which leads back to your lead page, that leads back to your lead page. So you can either get the people's information or they can buy whatever the product that you are selling. So I should be seeing some of those I should see some of those organic advertisements. I should see those going out. Okay, I should begin to see those I should begin to see those going out this week. Okay, so all right, so here we go. I'm gonna open it up for some questions. I know some of y'all like, woo. No ma'am. And if you're like, woo, no ma'am, guess what? Here at the Creative Space Academy, get on the calendar. We can help you. We can help you do that. If you want our ads team to work with you with setting up your ads and making sure all of those things are done, we actually have some monthly plans we can put together for you. Or if you wanted it just at a la carte thing. So if you want us to put an ad together for you, we charge $100 to put the ad together. That does not include your ad spend. We charge $100 to put it together, but the people, they are trained and they professionally trained to put your ads together. So if you want to do that, just let me know. We'll get you some ads and a good wholesome ad set. We'll get that put together for you, but you will be responsible for your own ads, your ad spend. Okay. And then next week, we're going to press play on that. I'm going to ask you, how are you guys doing organically? How are you guys doing organically with your organic efforts, with your regular stuff? And then we're going to put, because we're going to have our copy together. We're going to press play. We're going to press play on those. We're going to press play so so it can approve it and it can start running your ads and start reaching more people. And before we press play next week, we're going to need to connect the form, and I'll probably already have it in the system for you, but we'll need to connect the form to our Creative Space Academy place, and I'll have something ready for you guys next week for that. But the form needs to be able to be connected, so when it connects, we can start the automation and start nurturing and making those phone calls to those individuals. Because it's one thing to get the email and all that good stuff, but the best thing to do if you really want to get the sale is you're gonna need to get on that. You need to get on that phone. You need to get on that phone call. You need to get on that phone and call them because when they see it's a human person and a human touching them, that is really interested in, not because they just somebody who got some money, but some person who is actually interested in them and what you can do and how y'all can be a blessing to each other. You have the gift that they need, and people want to exchange their money for your gift, but they have to be able to see you. And the way to play the game in 2025, in May of 2025, mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, is to get visible. Most of y'all got some bomb products, but your sales aren't matching your bomb products is because nobody know you. They don't know who you are. Your people that you're around, they know who you are. But people outside of that, they don't know who you are. And Facebook is one of the most cheapest ways, I'm telling you, one of the most cheapest ways to get your perfect avatar, that demographic, and to target them. And you have to do it with ads. Okay. We're not in that, again, you got to pay to play. You don't have to pay that much, but if your targeting is right on point, trust me, Facebook has the information. It got the key to the kingdom. It just say, give me a little $20. We all, even if you just run it for a day, I don't care. I always recommend running for like 3 days, 20, 40, 60. $60. Okay. We all burn through $60 in a week. Run your ad for 3 days. See how it's performing. If something is not performing, or it's too the ad spend is too expensive or something like that, stop it, shut it down, and then redo the ad. Redo it, tweak it till you get it, right. Okay. And again, if you need us to help you with that, we can help you with that. But however, that is how you do it. That's how I train my VAs. That's how I train my VAs to do it as well. That's how I've been doing it for many years, many years there. Okay. But now I hope you guys are seeing it in totality, what you have to have to run a successful campaign. And a lead form is one of the most successful ways for beginners to really come in and start maximizing those leads, right? Because even if a lead did cost you $7, but you profit $100 off of it, that $7 don't seem bad, do it? No, it don't. Or even less than that, right? On average, when people start, I normally see about per lead. I normally see about $1.60 to about $5, just kind of depending on the topic there. But on average, it's $1 to $3 per lead. But even if the lead costs you $1.68, and off that lead, I'm just gonna go on the lower end, you still made $35 or you made $40. Was that worth it? Right? That's worth it. Or if that lead, like I had a lead that cost me $12.65, and I knew it was gonna cost me higher because of what I was selling. It cost me $12.60 but guess what? I made $4.99 a month of monthly recurring revenue off that $12 lead. You think I care about paying $12 for a lead? Absolutely not. But if I pay $12 for a lead and I ain't making no money off of it, then guess what? But no, I'm gonna be mad. I'm like, hold up, wait a minute now. Let me go back and let me go back and do what I need to do to make sure we have those leads correct. Okay, so I know I went over time today, and I'm gonna close it out. But if any of you have any questions that you would like for me to answer, because I know on ads we can go real deep on there. But if you have any questions that you would like for me to answer, go ahead and ask them now, or forever hold your peace.
I don't have no questions on the ad, but I do have a question on the emails.
Okay, let me turn my light on so y'all can see me because it's getting dark. That's how I'm like, oh, Crystal, you've been talking for a long time. 1 second, let me oh Jesus. Let me go let me turn on the light real quick.
Ooh, that was a lot.
Ooh, the lights, the beautiful light.
That's an understatement.
Yes, indeed. Lord have mercy.
Okay. All right.
Okay, is there some way possible we can get some assistance with the emails as well?
Email, what type of assistance are you looking for with emails?
I don't know, just the step that you just went over. Like,
come up, meet me at office hours 5:30.
Okay.
Meet me at office hours on 5:30 on Friday. Okay. I'll send the email out as well. Okay. And I got you.
Okay. I need office hours. I waited Friday and it didn't ever open up. I don't know if I was on the wrong email or what.
Oh, I had canceled it on Friday.
Oh, okay.
I knew
you said you had something to do, and I waited and I said, well, maybe this is the wrong email. Okay.
Yeah, I had canceled it on Friday, and we had came on Saturday because I had 2 funerals that that we ended up having to do last week. And so I was like, because by the time I even got back to Dallas, because I had to go out to Mount Pleasant, but by the time I got back to Dallas, I was like, oh no, I ain't gonna make it because then we had to go to the wake for the other funeral that was on Saturday. But anyway, but yes, we will be there suited and booted 5:30 to 6:30 because I don't have nothing to do on Friday, so we might even go a little over if we need to. But yes, I can help you put those together. Come visit us at office hours.
Oh, I'll be there.
Okay, awesome. Anybody else? Any questions? I hope I didn't bore y'all today because I know that was a big question that y'all kept asking me. Lady Hell, what about these ads? I need to run ads. I need to run ads. I need to run ads. But there is like with everything, it is a process to it. And with your products and marketing and all that, everything is like a Lego. It builds and it builds on top of each other. Okay. Any other questions?
I'm good. I have a orange card tomorrow, a boarding card tomorrow. So I'll get. some things done there as well.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, if there's not any more questions or anything like that, again, if you need help, like I told you with those emails, Miss Vasilika, if you can meet me on office hours is on Friday from 5:30 to 6:30. It's absolutely free. Be ready for your questions so we can go in and get suited and booted. We can get suited and booted on that as we can get suited and booted on that as well. And I'm going to share my screen with you just to show you as well. I do have some emails that you'll be able to copy and paste, but I know put them into the system. You can already start working with them on your on your Google on your Google form. So if you go inside of the CRM, I'm just going to go to the membership section, and then I'm just going to go inside the products there on my end. If you do go inside of the CRM, it's going to say the spring cohort over there. And then once you have scrolled down, you're going to see week 7. And week 7, we're going to have the play. Obviously, that's not this playback here, but I'm gonna have the playback for the replay for here, and I have a warm up sequence for you in there. So when you go in there, I'm gonna post it how to look inside of your dashboard. When you go into the come on thing, it's supposed to let me preview it. Oh, maybe I need to log in as myself. But when you when you go into there, you're gonna see it's gonna say warm up sequence. Here is a Google link. So when you click on this Google link here, copy. I'm just going to put it in a new tab so you guys will see how it looks there. Okay. When you put that Google link inside that Google tab, it's going to come up and it's going to say make a copy. Once it says make a copy, you're going to click on that copy. And right here, I have the nurture sequence. Just make sure you're signed into Google so you can go to your Google Drive. I have the day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4. I have it set up to you where it says the welcome email. So it's going to say, hey, contact first name. That's already done for you. And then you're going to say, we're here where it says your name. You could literally just copy this, go to edit, find and replace, and then you can just replace with, I'm just going to put Lady Hell, which is my name. Okay. And I'm going to say replace all. So anywhere where it says your name, now it's going to say Lady Hale is right there, right? So yours will say Vasilika. I'll be like, I'm Lady Hale, founder of where it says your business name. You can literally do this, put your business name, go to edit, find and replace. And I'm going to put Zodi Marketing, okay? Zodi Marketing. Okay, I'm gonna do this as if I was doing this for Zodi Marketing. And then I'm gonna just say replace all. So any place where it says your business name, now it's gonna be replaced with our marketing firm, which is Zodi Marketing. So my first thing is say, hey, I'm Lady Hale, founder of Zodi Marketing. In the systems, you're now plugged into the whatever your business is. But you can put whatever that it is that you do. And I'll be like, I created this platform. Yours might not be a platform. Yours could be, I created this company for blah, 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 blah. You can tell them what you created your company for, right? Then you say, over the next few days, I'll be sharing tools and tips to help you build the momentum. But today, let's start with a quick win. And whatever can be a quick win for your business, that's where you can put right there, whether it's a free video, whether it's a time and tip sheet, whatever it is, you can put something right there. Let's build something together that works while you rest. You're in good hands. Here I go, Lady Hale, right? That's the first day. So 24 hours after that, I'm gonna send them another email that's gonna say, try this today. And then it's like a 15 automation that wins. But whatever your win is, okay? This is more for automations and stuff like that. But you can put whatever your win is, okay? You can put this whole automation, you can put this whole thing into Chat GPT and tell Chat GPT using this structure to do a 5-day nurture campaign for your business, what you do, blah, blah, blah. And it will do that for you, okay? So you can copy all of that information into Chat GPT. Chat GPT gonna spit it out. You put it in a document Then on Friday, when we come, you already have that put out. You have your 5-day thing going on your document, and then we're gonna put it inside the automation. So it's already done. Okay.
Okay.
And you can do that. And so then when we get to Friday, we already got the emails, and then we can pop it into the automation. Because if we don't have it done Friday, we're gonna have to do this Friday first, and then we're gonna have to pop it in email. So it might take a little longer time to do that. But if you can already start working on that, that is something that you can execute. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You ready, Carolyn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She called you out, Mama Curly.
I know she did. That's all right. I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. That's all right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So this is the thing that y'all can do. So when you go into the inside of the system, you can start the 5-day email nurturing system. And if you want to get fancy, you could tell it to
No,
do
I don't want to be fancy yet.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start with 5. Or you can tell it.
I'm still in the seed in the dirt.
Okay. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take the seed. So we'll start with the 5-day, and then we'll tell Chatty to make you a 4-week one. So you will have it all, and then we'll tell it to schedule it for. Come online on Friday. Come on online Friday with your Chat GPT suited and booted. We're gonna do the 5-day first, and then we're gonna set you up for the quarter with emails going out. So every week is gonna be emails, or every 2 days, however it is, it's gonna be emails going through. Okay. So come on Friday. We're gonna get it set up. We're gonna put some water on that seed, baby. We're gonna put some water on the seed. I love it.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So here we go. And then this right here, it says link to building the email list. Is kind of just basically an overview with what I share with you. Some of you, you're coaches and all of that. Get this, relabel it for your own brand, and you sell it for $5. Okay, this is something you can actually sell for $5. I do it for free because that's just me. Y'all know me. I give everything away for free. But this right here, it could be your $5 gem. Here's a $5 gem that I want to share with you today. Click this link, give me $5, and I'm gonna give you the method, and you can call it the creative hands method. You can call it whatever method that you want to call it, right? It's an email list building keyword automation strategy, right? And just change where it say CSA, just change it to your brand name, etc. Y'all can use this stuff, sell it. I don't care. Okay. Anything in my program, go and sell it. Make money off of it. Use it. That is what it is supposed to do. Just brand it. Make sure you take my branding off. So don't be out there selling my stuff and then you got my branding on it. And then they're gonna be like, oh, so-and-so was selling your stuff, hell. And then I'm like, and they show it to me. I'm like, I told him to take that off. And then they're gonna come back to me. I'm like, oh, go to the person that taught you.
But Lady Hale.
Yes.
You said when we go in, we get this from what area?
In the members area. Hold on, let me go back and share my screen. Sorry about that. Okay. So when you log into, let me go back and share my screen. Okay, I'll go into the hub. So it's inside of the hub. So if you go hub.creative create creative space academy.com. Okay. Once you go into the hub, let me see who am I signing in as? Let me sign in. I'm gonna sign out, and then I'm gonna sign in as my other profile, because one of my profiles, it won't let me go into the classroom for whatever reason, which is dumb. But hold on. I think I have to log in as the other one. I think I have to log in as this one. Okay. So if you go into the learning tab inside of your hub, you're going to see whatever classes you have access to. You're going to see that, but everybody have access to the spring 2025 cohort. And you're going to say, well, everybody don't. If you're a part of the cohort, you have access to it. Okay. And you're going to go down to, obviously you got all the weeks right here. So if you need to go and refresh for any type of weeks or anything like that, you can go back and do that. Okay. But we're going to go down here to week 7. Okay. So in week 7, this is where we at. And then soon you're going to see the replay from tonight loaded up in there. And then I'm going to put some more things in here as well. So you have the warm-up sequence, which I was just telling you about. So you can press copy right here. And then also here's the link for the email building list, and just make a copy of that for yourself if you're going to rebrand it, or just use it for yourself. It doesn't matter. Like that.
That's what you were just doing.
And then we have the bonus CSM, the which stands for the Curious Student Method. I have a friend of mine, from one of the marketing groups I'm in, and I'm like, yo, can I share that with the creatives? He gave me the stuff in there. He said, girl, go share that stuff over there. And this is the Curious Student Method, where it's I think he does it in 5-7 minutes or so. He does it in there, and then he shows you basically how to go on social media and use curiosity to start engagement to build your email list, right? It gives you the post that he wants you to post to the stuff, and just tell you the little stuff, the little extra stuff to do. So that's just the bonus thing that I have in here. And here is the cheat sheet. Okay, so I also loaded a cheat sheet in here, and I'm then I think it's another thing I need to load in here too. I just gotta find it. So if you click over here, you're gonna get download. Okay, and then basically it's the targeting cheat sheet for business owners. So the following targeting option can be found in detailed targeting. Remember when we went through all of that right there? Okay. Right here where it says select demographics, then education, then fill the studies, then we'll give you a search bar, then type dentistry, select the ones that apply. So you can, so you know what to do. You can select the stuff that apply. And it's just a cheat sheet for employees where they work. It's a select demographic, then work, then employers. And then this will give you a search bar where you can type in keywords like dentist and see which one apply, suggestions, whatever. So it just showing you what they do for different types of industries. You can go through industries, or you can type in industries, and you can select whichever apply to your demographic. For job titles, so if they're a manager, if they're an executive assistant, if they're this, if they're that, right? Because who be shopping for the boss? The EAs, right? Yeah. If the EAs are shopping for the boss, then we want to be targeting the EAs who got the boss money to shop with us, right? So you got that going on over there, and whatever interest for their business, their interest, da 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 da. So this is just a cheat sheet that goes over just telling you how to target. So you have to just spend some time right there in creating your detail list, all right? Because there's no shortcut. I hate when people say, "Oh, it's a shortcut. You just do this, da, da, da." But when it comes to ads, you got to be specific. And again, you do it one time, you can always save that audience and just watch and repeat for different type of for different type of things that you want to do as well. Okay, and I'm gonna add. I thought I had the other download in here, but I don't, so I'm gonna put it in here. And it's basically the step-by-step guide on how to create the ad. Okay. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we learned how to create that. We learned how to create the ad and all that good stuff like that. Do anybody else have any other questions? Any other questions? Oh, that's it. That's all. Y'all don't want to sleep on me.
That's it. That's all right. My head like whoa.
Yes. Okay. And I get it. It is a lot, but that just goes to show you. That's why I always say, do not compare yourself to people who got teams. Okay.
Right.
Because there are people who have teams and who pay teams to do this, and that's why they can tell you that it's so easy to do. It's so easy. And now it is easy when you got a team, but when you are solo dolo, it's a little harder. Okay. But we all on this call, I know good and well, can afford $25 to hire us a person that can be like, please do my ads. Okay. If y'all want me to, while I'm on here, do y'all want me to walk through how you do that on online PH?
Yeah. Come on, baby.
All right. So when I'm gonna share my screen with you. Okay. Oh Lord, I'm giving the good goods. on there. Okay. Oh, we still got somebody watching on Facebook. Okay. At first I was for the end it if nobody else was watching because I seen a couple of folks come on. I know they like, woo, girl, your class be long and exhaustive. And this was week 7. So when I tell you the cohort is off the chain, it's off the chain. Anyway, all right. So remember I told you guys you can go over here to online. Is it online? I think it's onlinejobs.ph. Okay. Shout out to Jonas over there with all the. Hold on. Is it online? Yo.
You have one line.
Oh, okay. There we go. Onlinejobs.ph. Okay. And look at that. Somebody done send me a message like, yo, I'm gonna log into my account, right? Because I'm gonna actually hire a ads person. Okay. And so la 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 la. Okay, I got some phone messages. So here on the on online PH, I'm gonna post a job. Okay. And what I am going to do, I'm gonna call this job a ads meta ads manager. Okay. Employee. Okay, I'm gonna be like, I want a full-time person. Okay. In this job description, okay, I need to be able to run targeted ads on Meta for our marketing agency and our clients. Okay.
Wait, don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Don't go nowhere.
Okay.
I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get my phone.
All right.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool. So now what I'm looking to pay a month at this point, I'm going to pay for let me see, $400 a month. That's I'm gonna pay $400 USD per month. Okay, that's $100 a week. Desired number of hours worked per week. I only need you to work about, let's just say, 8 hours a week at the most to do ads because it don't take them. Once you know what you're doing, you don't. If they know what they're doing, they know how to do ads. Okay, I'm gonna give them my email address. Okay, and I'm just gonna say Lady Hill is the contact person. Skills is just gonna say ads or Meta or Facebook. Okay, advertising. Okay, that's all I need. They need to have advertising ads and they need to have CRM. I'm gonna say high level. Go high level. Okay, that's the only thing I need them to do. Those are the 2 skills. When I'm on here and I'm hiring that VA and I'm telling that VA, hey, I need you to work 8 hours a week for me. I'm a full-time employee right now. I'm doing $400 a month USD, and I just need you to work 8 hours a week for me to handle my marketing agency and our clients' needs. And obviously, and if I need to, if I want to hire them to do more stuff or whatever, I'll give them more hours and I'll pay them more money. Okay. Mm-hmm. But I always do the base so I'm able to pull out the people, whatever. Okay. And I tell them the skills. I don't need you to design the ads. I have an ad designer. I don't need you to create the ads. I just need you to go in there and manage the ads and run them for me. Okay. That's what I need you to do. So from there, that's all I do. Okay. It's that simple. Okay. And then I'm gonna say, and make sure your email so they can. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna post this job. Hopefully, I'm not over my job limit for the month. All right. So it said you have reached your maximum of 3 posts for this month. So every month I'm on the $69 plan. So every month I get to post up to 3 jobs. But if I upgrade my plan to like the $100 plan, which I probably end up getting my money to do, but if I want to do more, I can always upgrade. I can be like, upgrade. Okay, upgrade me, please. So if you run out of jobs, you can upgrade. Okay. This is kind of this is the one that I have, the $69 one, and the premium one is $99. Again, if you guys want our team to go and hire them for you and assign them to you, we have special rates for that, so you don't even have to do all of this. My team, we'll go through. I have some people who are trained to hire people and who knows how to hire people, etc. We'll go through. We'll hire the people. We'll hire the people for you. We can work at a great rate for you. I'm just showing you how you do it yourself, okay? But we do have services that can help you if you don't feel like training these people or anything like that. We got you. We can cover. We can cover you for that. But I'm gonna give you the plug, and I'm not hiding anything. I'm not, I don't want nobody to know what I'm doing because then somebody else gonna go do. I don't care. They ain't me. They ain't Lady Hell. But I'm putting it out there so you guys would absolutely know, what you can do and all that good stuff like that. Okay. So anyway, once I post a job, okay, because I'm in my limit for the month, but once I have posted the job, sooner or later I'm gonna start getting emails, and people are going to start responding to that job. And the way I can see my job post, because again, I just posted it, and right now I got some people who are looking at it. Look how many people done hit it already. That was just within just within a couple of seconds. But it's gonna tell us because they are in the Philippines. Y'all gotta understand we are on a we're on the time difference. So if I want to look up the time in the Philippines right now, okay, it's 9:30 in the morning right now. Okay. So some of them they have, like, the people who got full-time jobs right now, they probably at their job. They at their good job that's gonna be paying that's gonna be paying them right now. But then you got some people who might be in between jobs who are looking for a new job or something. You're gonna see those people start coming in as well. So I'm just gonna refresh, but I might start getting some applicants already. Okay. We didn't have how many people it said to start looking at the job? That's 7 people. Okay. So it's early in the morning. Now we done had seven people looking at the job. Okay. We have 7 people looking at the job. I also got another one that I got on there as well, because I do need another person. But right now I'm concerned about a meta ad. I need a meta ads manager. Okay. And very soon, trust me, you'll start getting some applications and everything. Again, it's early in the morning, and people are on here doing, they're looking for jobs. Because like this one, when I wanted a video editor, I had 303 people who hit the job. I had 76 different applicants, and I only chose like 2 or 3. And then out of the 2 or 3 that really, really stood out to me, I only chose like one person to work with. Okay. For the person who built my funnels and who built my funnels, and I did funnels and automations. I had 118 people apply. I had 21 applicants out of the 118, and this was me pressing pause because I was like, I'm not gonna go. My head started hurting. I wasn't going to go through all the applicants. 21 people applied, and out of the 21, I ended up choosing 2, and out of the 2, I only kept one of them. That was actually worth they salt and stuff. So that kind of goes into your management skills as well, and kind of knowing how to hire. And again, knowing how to hire when to fire, and it's okay. You can fire, let them go. You have no obligations, because again, the objective is to grow your business and not to hype it up. So let me see. Did we get an applicant yet? Bam! We got an applicant. And obviously we ain't gonna go with the first one. Look now, how many people it done went to? 11, right? So now we have one applicant. Let's look at applicant number 1. Okay. We're on applicant number 1. And that's the wrong job. Let me go to the which one did I put? Let's go to all applicants. All right, here we go. Okay, so you have these things right here. Like now we got 2 of them. So now you have these things called apply points. Okay, they are given 10 apply points a day, and sometimes if you want to see who follow directions, you can actually tell them apply with with 3 apply points. So if they only apply with 1 apply point, that means they don't follow instructions. And that might not be the type of person you want if they don't follow the directions, right? A lot of times I don't want them to waste their apply points and all this stuff like that. But if it's something that requires, because I have some clients who require attention to detail. And if I have a client who do require attention to detail, I have to make sure that the person I'm working with have to be able to pay attention to detail. So when they are applying for the job, there are detailed things that I might say that I won't, right? I'm not asking for these people to do 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 things and think I'm only going to pay them $400 a month. I'm only asking them to do one particular skill, one particular goal. And if I want to increase the responsibility, or they show me that they can do more or something like that, that's how you hire. Okay, be specific what you want them to do, because maybe somebody don't always want to do videos, maybe somebody don't always want to do ads. It's more than ads. Maybe they can design, maybe they can do this, maybe they can do that. You still want to tap into those skill sets, because people get bored no matter what part of the world you are. Sometimes we get bored with our jobs. I get bored going to work every morning, know I'm gonna do the same thing, sell bells, same reactions, same this, same that. That can get very boring. And so you want to make sure that you're an employee that not only just stick to the skills of your clients, but allow them to grow in their expertise as well. Okay, so here we go. We got Frederick. Okay, here we go. We got Frederick. So Frederick says, "Dear hiring manager, I am writing to express my interest in the Meta Ads position. With a strong background in digital marketing results driven approach to paid advertising, I am confident in my ability to contribute effectively to your team." Okay. This dude wrote this with AI. Okay. Let's test it. Okay. AI detector.
Oh my God.
Y'all think I'm playing? I mean, that might be a good thing, that might be a bad thing, but detect AI content. Okay. Read what the thing say? What they say?
Read like I am AI.
Only thing that read like a human is what?
Yeah.
But it's okay. I'm e-commerce consistently achieving high ROI and reducing CPA. I stay current with Meta's ever evolving ad platforms and blase, 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 blah. Child, get out my inbox. Oh, glory. No, I'm not going to do that. I am not going to do that. Okay, not live, lady here. You can't do that live. Okay, blase, blase, blah. Contact me at your convenience. Okay, we're gonna wait till we get some. We're gonna wait till we get some more folks. Okay, we have her right here. She say a meticulous professional with well versed in providing quality administrative customer service support to effectively handling remote office procedures, calls. Do that have anything to do with ads? Do that, y'all tell me, does that have anything to do with ads?
No.
No. Next. We got another person. He used 2 AP points and he said he the best candidate ever. Hey, Lady Hell, I'm excited to apply for the role of the Meta. See, this seemed more real. Meta, and it could have been wrote with AI, but if it's too long and it sounds like a textbook, I'm gonna be like, I don't know. I'm excited to apply for the role of Meta Ads Manager for your marketing agency. My experience in running Meta campaigns, Meta ad campaigns, and understanding the nuances of targeted advertising. Well, ooh. Did I mention anything about targeted advertising? No, but that to me that's a plus, because that's important to me that the advertising is targeted. And he says, I'm confident I can elevate your clients' online presence. I'm detail oriented, results driven, and always staying up to date with Meta's latest ad tools and strategies. I love to bring my skills to your team and help drive success for both your agency and clients. Let's chat about how I can contribute. And then he give me all his information. He on LinkedIn, and then he give me uh, his resume. Okay. All right, so he did a nice. He did a nice. This is not an AI resume. This a nice little resume right here. Okay, it's telling me what he had, where he has worked, how his virtual assistants. He was a sales supervisor, email and automation specialist. Because remember, I wanted him to have some of those skills. Go high level. Remember, that's part of my requirement. That was what I'm looking for anyway. Is for them to have go high level experience. And he had worked for a dental clinic or whatever. He worked for the Creek Inn and all of these places like that, and some different stuff. I love this, right? And he was his education. He has a Bachelor of Science degree in business administration and all of that good stuff. And then he goes on his training, so he knows a little Photoshop. He knows this, that, Amazon product, Shopify, blah blah blah. He has all this stuff, the tools he used. Oh my God, he knows how to use it all. Thank you, Jesus. And he give me all the skills. And guess what? What else? He gives me references. He gives me references. So with friend, I'm gonna put a star. I'm gonna hear a star by his name. Okay, even if he did use AI, it was straight. It was straight to the point. And they have a thing over here where you're able to pin the worker. And I'm just gonna pin them as considering. Okay, because I liked it that. And then I might put a label here, and I'm gonna label him as this somebody that I am considering. I'll consider, I consider Robin and whatnot. So right now I've had 3 applicants to apply for the job and all of that. And I'm gonna wait for some more to come through. But the purpose of me showing y'all that was to just show you how, right? Because I know that happens a lot. Because that's what I hear a lot. Nobody shows me how, Lady Hell. Nobody tells me how I go through that and walk through that process specifically. So you on here tonight, can I say, and those who you are watching, can I say, ain't nobody never showed me how, right? Because I'm showing you the how tonight. And again, if you want my team to come in and hire your VAs for you, let me know. We charge a very small fee of that, but we'll get your VA hired. You don't have to go and pay them $69. We'll get your VA hired, your VAs hired for you at a very, very, very affordable rate, and to make sure that we want that you have the thing to do. We also are offering a VA package. A VA package is going to cost you $300 a month. On the $300 a month, you're gonna get a whole team. Okay, you're gonna get a ads person. You're gonna get a content creator. You're gonna get a video editor, and also a landing page expert with your team for only $300 a month. That's less than $75 a week. And of course, you don't have to. Your fees will take care of the VAs. And as our team as we get more people on our team, you're going to also have a bigger team that's going to specialize in different things. So if you would like to hire our VA team to help you in your business, to help you scale, to help you grow, because and the only way that you're going to be able to grow is you're going to have a team. Do anybody else have any other questions?
How I reach out to you about that, the $300 a month? How do I
Oh no,
reach out?
just send me an inbox. Or you can email me, ladyhale@csamasters.com. I'm working on our site now. to put together the CSA VA team and all the mighty VA team, because what we'll do is that we can upgrade your account. If you want to do that, it'll still include your access to your CRM plus your VAs. And I think right now I want to say you're on a $99 plan, so you'll get $50 off just because you're on our VA plan. And so your total package will only cost you $350, which will include your access to the CRM and also to your VA team. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is that 300 a month cancel anytime? You do like a 3 month or 6 month commitment?
6 month
What if
commitment.
I don't know if I need it for a whole year? Can afford it for a whole year? How does that work?
We require a 6 month commitment with our VAs.
Oh, it's breaking up. Say it again.
We require a 6 month commitment.
Okay.
I don't require a year, but I do require a 6 month commitment because I want to make sure my folks have jobs.
Understood. Mm-hmm.
That's why I asked. I'm like, it may be a whole year.
No, 6 months. 6 months is the 6 months is the minimum commitment, and then if you do.
And do you have a fee for you finding and hiring the VA?
Yes, I do. If you just wanted one singular VA or you want a team of VAs.
Ashley?
Yeah. And what did you say was the price to pay your company or whatever to find and hire a VA? It's a one-time price, right?
Mm-hmm. And then you'll be responsible for paying. You'll be responsible for paying your VAs and all that. I'm not responsible for that.
Yeah, no, I understood it. I think what I saw was that the site was like $69 a month, but I couldn't remember the name of the site the last time we had the class. So I was like, well, next time she pick it up, maybe I'll remember, and I still missed it.
It's online jobs. Onlinejobs.ph.
Oh, that is what it's called, online jobs. I kept saying I must be missing a letter.
No, online jobs.
I thought I was missing a letter. So that's truly the name. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. And John is amazing. And then he also has this, I think I might have a referral link. Let me share my referral link. Stop playing with you, girl. I think I got one. But it's online jobs. But the
$69 a month is if you pay them every month. You have a one-time fee though, right?
Yeah, I have a one-time. Yes, I have a one-time fee. And even with them, you can pay them 1 month, $69, and you can cancel it.
I missed it. Did you say what the fee was to pay you to hire them?
If you want us to just hire one, do you want us to hire one person, a team? What is your needs? Can she hear me?
I can't afford no team right now.
All right. Well, if you want our team to go in and hire, find somebody for you, it's going to be $69 for just an individual. But if you want us to go in and like find a team, of course, it just goes a little up because you're paying us to go and interview them, and then also we may have to train them. So just depending on how experienced that you want your VAs. Now, if you go through us, our VAs are trained. Okay, our VAs are trained. They're already trained. I'll tell you that. They're already trained and they're pretty good at what they do. But I would just say, yeah, either way, we'll charge you $69 to go in there and find somebody for you. It ain't no problem. That's just the one time fee if you just want us to go find somebody individual for you. But if you want us to hire a team, you gotta let me know how many people, but no more than $150 if you want us to find a team for you.
I just wanted the one, and I was curious only because one-time fee, you know what to look for, you know if they, can do the basics of what you need done, and then you just set up the stuff to pay them and, pay whatever that is, and you roll with it.
Yep.
But great. I got it right now. Thank you.
You're so welcome. Did anybody else have any other questions?
Oh, I got another one.
Okay,
How do I know when my fees change or whatever?
Your fees.
Like I need to know what the date. I think it's like the 15th or the 20th or something. I need to know what my date is. How do I find it? when I go in my back office? Where do I look? Or can you tell me that information offline or whatever?
I'll send it to you offline to let you know. But I think you.
All right, thank you.
I want to say you are due in September, and you can let me know what day.
Well, that's why I said I didn't remember, so I said I would ask early enough.
Yeah, I know you're in September, and you can just let me know what day you want me to send your invoice on, and I can send you that invoice on that day.
Okay, that's what I was trying to make sure. All right, well, I'm gonna get off here because I'm supposed to be doing something else, and then that early morning coming real soon. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome, Miss Vasilika. Did you have any other questions or anything?
I lost my train of thought, but that's okay. I know what direction I'm headed. So if I need to, I'll send you an email or whatever.
Yes, y'all can always email me at ladyhell@csamasters.com, or if you have a regular email, text me. You can text me on the CSA line, and I'll make sure I get right in contact with you. Okay.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you. Appreciate you. I really do.
All right, no problem, guys. So again, those of you who are watching us on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're watching us from, if you need to get in contact with me, you said, Lady Hell, I need some services. Can you hire me some VAs? Can you hire me a team? Just email me at ladyhell@CSAmasters, CSAmasters.com. The website for our that type of services will be coming up very, very soon. We're building it. The team is actually building it out now. And for those of y'all wondering, what is this, girl? What you have been on? You've been streaming for all this time. This is called the Creative Space Cohort. Okay. And we are on week 7. Next week is our last week where we go again. We give you the system from going from nothing to something. The 8 weeks intensive cohort is an 8-week intensive program where we find your product. We take you from nothing to actually something. Okay. And we do that a lot. But anyway, don't forget to follow us, like, subscribe, etc. And we'll see y'all next week. And for those of y'all who are in the cohort, remember, office hours are Friday. We're going to start at 5:30. It's normally 5:30 to 6:30. Please be prepared with your questions, what you want to do, so we can go and get live. We can get it together. You can join our community at the hub.creativespaceacademy.com, hub.creativespaceacademy.com. And you said, "Ooh, I want to join you," but you're not a part of the cohort. If you're not a part of the cohort and you want to join us for office hours, it's only a small fee, a one-time fee of $99, and you can go pay that inside of. You can pay it inside of the hub, and you'll get access. You'll get access to that if you have questions and you want to come and meet me in person, one-on-one, and get some stuff worked out and suited and booted. Okay, because we have a good time in office hours, don't we, Miss Vasilika?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. All right. Well, y'all have
learn a lot.
Huh?
Yeah, you so learn a lot. In office hours as well.
Yeah, because your question could be somebody else's question, right? Yeah. And that's that is the purpose of office hours. So those questions could be answered. Well, y'all, it's time for me to go to sleep. It's 9:00. We're supposed to be off here at 7. Look at that. Oh my God, we supposed to be out there. I'm excited. Next week is our last week of the 5K of the 5K cohort, and shout out to all y'all who have been with us along the way. Well, until next time, I'll talk to y'all soon, and y'all be blessed. Have a nice night. Okay. All right, have a good one. All right.